They don't know when I come on. Bang.
I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
Show you.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the CWC Season 9. We're going forward with these playoff games. Oh my god, starting off with so much artillery over here. We're gonna have COC bringing up all of the big guns. We got Fish, we got Trinda, we do have Ben, and we do have Rage from them. On the other side, we will see Kyber, FKDN, Stroke Z, and I'm not sure about their fourth because it's not appearing yet in the voice chat. I do want to open up the image over here so you can actually see what's going on. They are going through the pick and ban phase very quickly, extremely quickly. Do you see them? Unbelievable. On one side, rifle place over there, Australia and Spain got taken out by Team 250. On the other side, we do have COC with Scythia and Vietnam picked up as bans. Now, they did go for the Highlands map. This is going to be a long game. Are you prepared? Chat, are you ready? Pelikanov, good evening, sir. Let the fun begin indeed. Let me actually take a look at chats over here. Dawid, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did see also Xander. Hello there, sir, and welcome over there on YouTube. Good evening, everybody on YouTube. Lancer, hello there, sir, and good evening. Yarjin, hello there, sir. Good evening, good evening. We got Nemesis. Good evening, sir, and good luck to the exam tomorrow. We got a wish over here, Nemesis. Very, like all of the energies over there, a lot of energy, positive energy, going for that exam. Let's go. Mithrock, also good evening, sir. I did say the COC lineup. Thank you so much for the prime, much appreciated. I do see TTY Rose. Hello there, sir. The game 3 from Ulysses has not been scheduled. I'm still looking to put it up over there on the CWC website. As soon as it is scheduled and I see it, you're gonna see it on the CWC website. Well, I mean, give me a few dozen of minutes to actually put it up over there. Genghis-san, good evening, sir. I've noticed that most games hinge on timings of Unix Civs. Do team selections work on this basis, or am I just overthinking it? A lot of the times the players are trying to combine all of their knowledge of the leaders. Not only that, but also the history they have with the leaders. How do they play? How do their synergy works with the leaders they are picking up in the draft, and of course their unique abilities and units. We do see a few more bans being done here. It looks like Cooper and Gol are gonna take a bench here from COC, while on the right side we do have Kree and Gandhi taken out. Well, no Kree in the game. No Kree in the game. Not again. We're not going to see Kree again. But I gotta say, they didn't actually take out Theodora, you know. We might actually see some Taxis action over here. We do need to see if anybody's actually going to try to pick up something like Catherine de Medici on this map. But I gotta say, I'm actually curious to see if Yongle is going to show up to the table and get that victory. I did hear a notification here. Nano Blaze, hello there, sir. McCallion, hello there, sir, and welcome. Demandred Eng, thank you so for the follow, much appreciated, and good evening. So this is Highlands, not Rich Highlands. Yes, not Rich Highlands. This is gonna be the Highlands that doesn't have an extreme amount of resources just littering everywhere, you know. All of your tiles over there. You can't do even a simple commercial plus 24 setup because, you know, there's like a cocoa tile there and a tobacco there, and then you get a copper over there, and then oh my god, really? Come on, Highlands. Chandra is free. What? Well, they are gonna take out Theodora. Spoke too soon, actually. Looks like on the left side we do have also Egypt being taken out by COC, and they're gonna set the tone for the game. Is it Yongle? Chat? Is it Yongle, chat? Blazecat Games, I'm surprised Tamar not banned. Isn't she really good here? Yeah, I wouldn't say really good. I wouldn't really say really good. It's good. I wouldn't say go that far. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna like something like Hungary, for example, just as much as they will like Tamar. Give me a second so I can scroll up over here. The Beasley also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Fortuna Belly, good morning, sir, and welcome. I did see Muzra did pick up that first promotion. Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. What are the lineups today? We don't have everybody in the lobby, so I cannot properly say, but what I am gonna do is actually try to reconnect to the lobby, so we do fix any 0MSers that are lingering over there. And in the meantime, let me actually put it back on the screen here so we can take a look how they're going through this pick and ban phase. We do have Rome being picked up by COC. That's definitely a good all-around civilization. Rome here multiple times has shown up as the biggest man in the lobby. On the right side, we're gonna see two civilizations being picked up in just a few seconds with Chandra Gupta. Actually, this was a civilization that also COC kind of played around with. You know, they took it from the store, they looked at it, they unwrapped it a little bit, smelled inside, wasn't good, put it back in, and now it looks like Team 250 are gonna be like, you disrespect Chandra Gupta over here, no problem. That is the perfect Civ that will take out Rome, and it looks like it's gonna be picked up here by Team 250. We did need to see who's gonna play it though. So we did have who in the chats? FKDN with give me a second. So we got John, we got Kyber, we got Stroke Z, and Daniel. FKDN coming out today for Team 250. On the other side, on COC, we got the Fish, we got Ben, we got Rage, and we got Trinda showing up for the game tonight. Looking back at the pick and ban phase, Team 250 still needs to pick up their second civilization. They are running down the clock, and it looks like Aztec Montezuma is gonna be locked in. Whoa, really? Montezuma? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that, but we're so used to seeing some of the Persians getting in, Varangian, Japan just, you know, bullying his way into the lobby, Tokugawa also. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like Montezuma on the Highlands map is actually gonna be, whoa, but it can be, right? Triple continent split, plus 12 a minute, plus 12 damage, why not? We definitely need to see if late game he's actually gonna stomp the map with those jet bombers. Now, Aztec seems kind of bad in Highlands. Yeah, I mean, it's not rich Highlands. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he gets lucky with the triple continent split. Maybe. I do want to put up also the the map label here. So we do know that this game is going to be played on Highlands. We did have 2 bans for it today, if I remember correctly. Inland Sea, and the first map was like what? No, wait a second. This were no bans today, because this is the first game. Never mind. This is the first game. I was thinking of the other series, Ulysse versus Last Day Company. Looks like Brazil is also going to be taken out by Team 250, while Russia on the left side is going to be picked up by COC. We've seen Ben multiple times really like to play with Russia. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to go for it today also. Teddy Bulmus here going to be picked up by COC, or going to be taken out actually by COC. They just took it out over there, uncooked him. It is what it is. Why is Korea not as strong? Was the nerf to Sejong just that rough? Well, it looks like it's not picked up by anybody. Like really, nobody wants to play with Korea these days. I think we need some Muel back, you know, a little bit of Muel back, so he can actually show everybody how Korea can be played and stomp the lobby. Need to see some Tagma action. There's no Basil here, but there is a possibility for them to pick it up. Not yet though. They are taking out Brazil, and they are taking out Zulu on Team 250. On the left side, we still have a ban to be done here by COC, and we're gonna need to see what's it gonna be. Just a few seconds. I think Sejong was nerfed a bit too much. It might come back. I mean, they might revert some nerfs. They might be doing some stuff to it. Night Demon also, good evening, sir. I wonder if Japan gonna be busted out. Well, looks like Tokugawa did get in, but it's not getting picked. Well, at least not yet. Neither is Hojo. We do have Tamar as the last ban here from COC. We got also the next pick that is gonna need to be made by Team 250 on the right side. And, well, we're gonna need to wait for them to actually run down the clock here. Is this gonna happen? You see, oh, it's coming. They're doing it again, boys. They are doing it again. Rage Bulmos preserve play. Yeah, well, they took that out from him. We got Ottomans showing up. We've seen it last time, how much gold it can generate. We've seen it just, oh my god, feed his neighbor to oblivion. Like, wow, to the stars, actually, not to oblivion, and to the stars, right? It was such a good yield on each trade out over there. He had so many of them. Now it looks like COC is not gonna need to pick up 2 civilizations. They're not really sitting well with gold, with just Rome making the gold, the commercials, and then maybe Russia's gonna get some deer tiles, KW. But I wouldn't really, rely on the economy of Russia for the rest of the game. Hungary is gonna be a choice, definitely a strong choice, definitely a lot of chaos potential on the map. Definitely you do get some seeming bonuses because you do get that extra production that I would say for the districts and the buildings in them all across the rivers, and that's gonna be amazing. One last pick for COC, and they're gonna get this going. It looks like Genghis. Okay, they're kind of at the limit with gold, to be honest, right now. They're right there. So 2 gold civs, 1 war civ, and 1 culture maker. Okay, faith / culture maker. On the other side, team 250, of course, is gonna need to get another civilization, the last one. And since they do have Ottomans, Montezuma, no problem for them to get the gold. The only thing is, Ottomans does actually start to shine relatively late in the mid game when it gets its grand bazaars. That's when it starts to shine. That's the replacement market of his, which gives him an extra trade route capacity and I think quite a bit of gold, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's gonna be the time that he's gonna start shining. Yeah, of course you can play like any other save before, no problem with that. And I'm pretty sure you've seen it multiple times how the players are managing to go through the early to mid game without any problems. Anyway, Bull Musteri, there was no Bull Musteri. Yeah, it was in the second round of videos, but it was there. Yeah, they did. Scotland maybe, Colombia, well, it looks like it's going to be Eleanor. England is going to be picked up by Team 250 to finish their roster. And I got to say, this seems like it's a defensive move against Russia. So he doesn't get that, oh my God, culture victory so quickly, right? We're going to need to see how the players are going to get into the lobby and into their slots. We do have them joining up, and it looks like just one is missing. We do need to see how things are evolving here. Let me actually put myself as a spectator. Click. We do... I think we got everybody, right? No, we're missing one. We're still missing one. Okay, it's fine. Counter culture. Yeah, what? Eleanor? Yeah, Eleanor, because no oceans, no naval warfare. Yeah, and he gets the bonuses towards theater squares. Well, I should say actually amphitheaters, right? Not actually theater squares. Now, let me actually put up my chats on the screen here so I get to see them on the left side. Oh, I just had to switch my my lens also today, contact lens. And oh my God, man! All like when I woke up, I was feeling like there was like a breeze going through my eyes with the former lenses, and they were like, I was trying to like open them, and no, they wanted to stay shut, and then I opened them and stay shut. No, open eyes. You need to watch this. Why Eleanor England over Eleanor France? Never understood how Eleanor synergizes with England. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure they picked Eleanor England for the Royal Navy dockyards. Yeah, for the Royal Navy dockyards. It's the half-cost harbor. You get it much faster. You get to build the trade routes much faster. And overall, it does help you out a lot more than France. France does get the Garde Imperiale, though. So maybe if somebody has like a, a sort of a fetish to take over cities and just watch them flip back to you, yeah, that could definitely be a thing. We haven't really seen it used with especially the loyalty pressure in the 4v4 scene, but oh my God, it is so fun to actually watch in FFAs whenever that happens. Happened to me a few times with friendly neighbors, allies actually, that were putting books next to my borders, and whoo, my cities were flipping because I was Dark Age. No! Linda, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Is the unique district that good? That also have a half-coast harbor? Yes, it does, but that doesn't have the bonus to our culture. Yes, there we go. There we go. Instant answer over here. Lancer is telling you the half-coast amphitheater, or I should say the bonuses towards amphitheaters, are amazing, not to mention the bonuses that you get from the great works afterwards. 100% production towards theater square buildings. Oh. Anyway, it looks like they're gonna put Rome here on the top with Rage playing it today. Stroke Z is gonna get Eleanor evacuate England again, a priority for him. We do have GGG that needs to pick something up, and what's missing? What is missing over here? Is he gonna be the Chandra Gupta? No, Chandra Gupta is Daniel. We got Daniel, we got Kaibaron Kanuni, so Montezuma is gonna be JJJ. Got it. Trinda, Matthias Corvinus. We do have Benjamin on Peter, Task for Fish on Genghis Khan, and Daniel, of course, Chandra Gupta. Andiro, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, monsieur. 15 months. Woohoo! Wait, whoa. How do I call this? Oh, Sinkan? No, Sinkan. Sinkan is 60. Oh my god. Oh, no, 50. Sorry. I forgot. Unbelievable. Oh, it is what it is. Holy Sites opening. Let me actually check this out because I'm gonna run crazy. 15 in French. There we go. Let me see. Kins. There we go. Kins. Holy Site Eleanor is only for France Eleanor. Okay, I think this is the Royal Navy dockyard into theaters, into amphitheaters, and project for the writers. Well, we got two things. First of all, the map has generated. So now we do need to put up the prediction for how many remaps are we gonna have today. And I do wanna ask the big question in chat: where are we starting off? Are we going left or are we going right? Let me actually put YouTube over here so I can take a look. Baxter, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, Urek, hello there, sir, and welcome. Hello. Left, we're going left. Chat is saying, Twitch chat over here, got the message first. Lancer is saying, we're going left, we're gonna go left. We got Daniel over here in our sights. Let's actually see where the big Gupta is. Let's see. No, this is Rome. We got Hungary. Do we have any Gupta in the house? Chandra Gupta, calling out. No. Not here. Okay, we got Genghis Khan over there. It should be a Civ here. Why is there no Civ here? Anyway. Oh, there we go. We got the Gupta. We got Daniel coming up with the fresh water, and it looks like he's gonna have some bananas in the second city, not in the first one. We do have him with a decent amount of settlers all around him, and it looks like he's gonna have Genghis Khan to the left side to stab at. Mongolia, Task for Fish is gonna play it today. Looks like he's gonna be on the aggressive path. He has a very powerful second city to the east side next to those bananas, but that might actually be across the river. Well, depending on how he's gonna place it. We do have of course, to see if India is actually going to start settling towards the west side so he can get close up and personal with Task for Fish. We got Suleiman to his southeast, and Istanbul looks like he's going to have a 2-3-1 fertile start with another deal tile. He's going to also have a few horses in the second city, and of course in the capital. I do notice good freshwater cities, north, west side, east side. Not a problem to actually get some extra adjacency from geothermal fissures here, so he can get some +3 campuses or more. I do notice he's going to also have an array of like 3 tile mountains over here that will give him bonuses. Very nice. Look at this. +3 over here, another +3 over here, another +3 over here. You know, you just put them in the sequence. It's all good. We got Montezuma also to talk about. Where is Montezuma? Tenochtitlan gonna be to the west side of Stroke Z, so it looks like they're gonna trade probably through this ocean. We do have Tenochtitlan also. Let's put up the second lens here. Oh, Gondwana, that's gonna be one single continent. He has another one, but it's kind of like meh. Oh, this is not good at all. There's not a single resource on the coast there. It's only like the only resource that he would have is actually 3 tiles out from Stroke Z. Kick W, man. Like really? Like, why you do JJJ that bad, man? Unbelievable. Game not very good with JJJ today, I gotta say. We might see a remap here. I mean, Aztec, no +12 on Aztec. How can we play that? We got a scout coming up in 3 turns here from Tenochtitlan, and I should say I was kidding. I'm pretty sure you can play it without, but it is much better with. Just saying. Only incense and silk. Yeah, exactly. Like, well, what is he gonna do here? So at least you will need the 4 harbors. Oh, you're still talking about Eleanor stuff over there. Okay, got it. Moving towards Stroke Z. Looks like he's gonna also have the Uluru settled to the west side, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to get in there. A bit of a question mark if we're actually gonna see him settle immediately to get also the free Pantheon and work the production card. He has cities on the east side to settle also. Bridgewater Bay, for example, is gonna give him quite a few cities that he's gonna get, not all with fresh water though. And of course on the west side, because he does have the one-tile lake, he could just settle Uluru and no problem with that. But I'm actually curious, is he gonna go for the coastal settle to trade with Tenochtitlan relatively early, or is he gonna go later? Later we know he's gonna do it. Now, we don't know. We got the fish. To talk about the fish, we got Alpha with Scout coming out in 1 turn. He does have money to buy out a deer tile to the southwest. A 2-3 deer tile has been acquired. 2-2 base stone tile to settle to the northwest. East side, he's gonna also have multiple 2-2 bases if he wants. I'm actually very curious how is he gonna want to approach the settling on the east side. If he's gonna want to keep the river between him and his opponent, or actually settle across and be done with it. Is he gonna be on the offense, or is he gonna be on the defense with Chandragupta next to him? You can't really know. You can't really know. Need to go. Have a good game. Have a great game. Have a great evening, sir. Bye bye. Asimov COC draft is so good. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. But I do like the other draft also. I do like Team 250's draft also. It's a bit different, but we're gonna have some different sauces happening in this game, and I'm pretty sure some of them are gonna be spicy. We gotta wait to see exactly how they're gonna start approaching the conflict zones. We do have Ben. We got St. Petersburg getting his tobacco tile to the south. He does have his sheep tile to the west side, and looks like he's also gonna have a decent amount of fresh water here, like 1 city there, 1 city here, more cities to the west side. That's good, and keep on going. He has some one-tile lakes that he can put cities on. To the north, it's gonna be a bit much to actually get a city there, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get a triangle here, like another city here, and then go to the north there. So he's gonna be much closer. Doesn't really have anybody to trade with at the beginning, but later on, maybe we're actually gonna see Ottoman start to trade with him also. There's no water body here in between them, so extra gold just not gonna be made. And of course we do know that trading to Russia is not really fruitful, is it? Now we do have Trinda to take a look at. Matthias Corvinus is gonna be no, this is Chandragupta, not Hungary. What is Hungary? There we go. The city of Buddha. We do have him with man, I guess this is a half good spawn because he's gonna have the 2-3 deer tile, but yeah. Oh, wait a second, this is a pretty good one. He's gonna have the 2 chops from the deer. He's also gonna have the production bonus from the Pearl of the Danube for the campus, for the Government Plaza, for the commercial. Very nice, very nice. We do have him starting to get his scouts out, and he's moving towards the north and the south here with his units, going to the west side with his warrior. Well, I gotta say, he's kind of close to Rome, but not that it matters. That is an ally, so they will trade through this water probably. It looks like we're gonna have some city-states next to his opponents. For example, Chandragupta over here can get overwhelmed. We got Auckland, we got Cad, we got Engazargamu. There are quite a few city-states that can be levied here by Hungary, and of course he can actually apply that power against his opponent there. We've seen it multiple times how Hungary just takes cities out of nowhere. Now we do have to take a look also on Rage right next to Hungary. We got Rage with Settler coming out in 3 turns, and yes, he's gonna have his 2-2 base with other stone tiles here for 2-2s. Yosemite to the west side as a wonder. That's gonna be easy to settle, and the 3-2 tile is waiting for him to be improved. Not to mention the horse tile that is gonna be amazing. We do need to see how quickly he's actually gonna get there. I'm very curious if he knows about it. I don't think he knows about it. Oh my god, he actually doesn't know about it. He went with the warrior kept on going, did not realize that is Yosemite over there. That could have been his second settle, but it's not. He's actually gonna go for the stone tile, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna start getting something to go on the west side here. He's already discovering the coast towards the south with a scout, and I do see he's missing a scout. So I'm thinking, oh no, he's not. He's actually, wait a second, what is this? What is this FFA style of play here? So usually in FFAs, you do know that players do like to go into the tundra because they get a lot of huts. That's usually the place where it's not immediately scouted. So there are some scavengers over there just trying to get as many huts as possible with their scouts early on. Is this FFA gaming here from Rage? Is this what I'm seeing? Kedeng, good evening, sir. The ice above Hungary is so weird. Good afternoon, Toxic Brain. Good afternoon, sir. Now, maybe he's seeking Russia. I mean, he knows where Russia is. He's his ally. What? I mean, it's across Kanoni. That's where Russia is, on the other side of the map. Another Highlands game. Salty Capybara. Hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Where is the primordial? We need more volcanoes. They didn't go for it. I mean, I'm happy we saw a tilted axis this week. I was honestly expecting to see a lot of Pangeas, Seven Seas, Highlands, stuff like that, because those are usually the consistent maps, I would say, right? So yeah, we got a tilted axis. Oh my god, I was so happy that day. That was so amazing. Oh yes. Let me actually get these back in order over here. Did I switch the screen? I think I did switch the screen. No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Team labels, because they're still going for the map remap phase over here. As you can see, they are starting to ban if they want to remap this or not, or choose, actually, not ban, choose if they want to remap this or not. On the left side we got team 250, and it looks like it's gonna be a go. We do have this map chosen for today's game, but the first game between COC and Team 250. You just got the team labels, of course, over there on the top part of the screen, and we're gonna need to talk about each and every one of the civilizations again a little bit more in detail, taking a look at their strategic resources, what are they doing, and so on. I gotta ask, since we're still over here on Rome, do you want to go backwards, like the opposite way we actually went the first time? Fumbly, good evening, sir. Who has the best spawn? That is, I don't know right now. I didn't think about it. Let me actually take a look at it again, and I'm gonna take a look and form an opinion there. The late plugin on okay, after the bell, the prediction hasn't ended the moment the revamp vote. Wait, it didn't. Wait, it didn't. It did not. Oh well, I'm sorry. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so we're gonna go counter clockwise over here, and I do wanna take a quick peek. What's going? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. And this. Click, click, click. Hermes, hello, there's and welcome. I'm gonna start playing Suleiman. Woohoo! Yeah, get those trade routes, get the gold. Let's actually take a look. What do we have on Rage? We do have Rage, first of all, moving towards the northeast. It looks like his scout is actually one turn out from seeing Yosemite, and he's gonna know. He's gonna know that he didn't settle that fast. And we do have Rome also getting another settler out in 5 turns, and I think we know where that is going, right? Oh my god, he's even going north. He's not seeing it, boys. He's going around it. He's just playing with our minds here. Rage. Sir, you need to take a look through the forest. Wait, is he scared of the forest? Is he scared of the trees over there, to pass from the trees? What if some raging barbarians are just coming to take our eggs? So what are we gonna do then? Can I get a triangle? I've been wanted to. Let's go. Yeah. Go. Erutiov, good evening, sir. First time here. Hello, bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue. Coucou. Thor, good evening, sir. Who cares about wonders? I want to see that wonderful ice. Oh, well, I mean, to each his own, man. To each his own. It is what it is. Looking at Rome, we do have an iron tile in the second ring, in the first ring, I mean, and I do see a horse tile in the second ring on the right side. He's gonna have access to both strategic resources, even a bit more of iron. He has another one there to the north. Multiple freshwater cities, southwest and south. Not a problem for him to get the Ligurian Sea settled, and I'm sure that he's gonna enlist Hungary's help to actually produce some more gold for his teammates. Looking at Trinda, we do have him moving with us. Oh, wait a second, he's going irrigation as quickly as possible. He wants the extra possession of the dice tiles and of course those extra amenities here. It looks like he's moving his first settler towards the southeast, where of course he's gonna get the cocoa next to that settle, and I do see at least two tiles that he's gonna get the Pearl of the Danube bonus towards. And while I'm pretty sure he's actually gonna put another city here to the west side, I'm actually curious exactly where, you know, like oil. Is he gonna put it here on the 2? Is he gonna actually go forward here? I will see. We do have him, unfortunately, with no, that's enough. That is enough, actually. He has 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. No, 9. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work for him. I mean, it would have worked if the ice wasn't there, but it's not gonna work this time because he has so much ice there. And it's just like, if I open up the lens, you can see that it's not giving any water, like not even coastal water. It's nothing. That just you can't put your finger in the water there. It just goes poof. Income music is so good. Yeah, making me want to jump on right now. Let's go. Frontline incoming, backline Ottomans. Oh, I see. Wait a second. Is this a challenge for Baxter? Classic Trinda spawn. Get builder from hut. Yeah. Okay, let's see, what do we have next? We got Peter to take a look at in the south. He's gonna have Earth Goddess as a pantheon. I do notice he's also managing to get one of the two Lavra, down, but one of them did finish. St. Petersburg does have a slinger to push back Khyber, and we're gonna need to see what Khyber is gonna do about Russia here. I just realized that Ottomans is actually an opponent of Russia. He's gonna have two of them. North India and Northeast is gonna be Ottomans, but very far away. I wouldn't really be concerned about their presence there. We do have traders coming around, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get quite a bit of faith before the opening of the first era. He's 4 science, 2 culture, and 10 faith a turn right now. We do see also horses, second ring from St. Petersburg, freshwater city next to the lake, and iron in the first ring of his capital here. He only has a +1 Lavra in the capital. Not that usually it matters that much, but still, extra GCC, it's always good on any phase civilization. Genghis Khan, 4 science and 2 culture. We do have him to the west of India, and India is, first of all, picking huts away from Genghis Khan, away from the fish. Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a second. He's actually taking huts from the fish. Did the fish get sloppy? Did the fish get sloppy? How is this possible? Like, that's so close to his borders. Did he send all of his scouts? Oh, I know what's happened. They bought the builder. They bought the builder, right? They actually bought the builder and didn't buy a scout for Mongolia. That's what happened? Could I only see 1 scout here? That's it. Oh, 2 scouts. Hey, he got a builder from a cat. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Mongolia was just there. Oh, don't mind if I do. You bring me cookie, I eat. No problem. He's very, very careful. Exactly, Mono. Good evening, sir. India builder hut. Yeah. Wait. Did he get a builder hut? Very nice. Very nice. So he got a builder also. And I do see him putting down his holy sites. They bought the scout for Russia. Okay. And base game. I saw they bought a scout for Rome also. That's why I'm thinking there might have been a builder buy also. But anyway, I'm not sure. Hungary might have been getting this builder with the gold. Anyway, coming back to this, we do have alpha with horses and iron in the north and east, and I do notice both resources are in the second ring. Extra food from the rice tiles, extra production from the deer, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy at chopping that stone. In the second city, he did choose to go across the river, and you can see that he's getting his monuments out. We do need to see what is he gonna do against India, where is he gonna place his scouts, so he knows about India's movements, and of course doesn't get surprised with like wild Varus coming through marsh tiles and wheat tiles. Can you imagine that scene over there? Just seeing them just bonking against the wheat tiles over there and coming towards the city of Bravo from behind the forest. Yeah, the barbarians, man, the barbarians. Too much imagination. We do have also Eleanor Vacutain to take a look at with 4 science and 6 culture. I do see he's on 2 cities. Immediately put down the best city ever, Newcastle upon Tyne, 2 base over here. He's gonna get a trader to give it more food and production. And I do see London is gonna get his 3rd settler towards the east side. That's gonna be a freshwater settler next to the sheep, and he's gonna get to improve his fish. Not a lot of resources on this water, but at least he has a few of them to give him good harbors, like a +3 that can turn into a +4 when he's gonna get a campus. We do have a direct +4 over here. This is only a +2, could get it to a +3 maybe later on. We'll see. And I gotta say, is this gonna be Petra or pyramids? Is he gonna build Petra or pyramids over here? That's so good on Eleanor. What's the Pantheon? He did choose Divine Spark. He went for Divine Spark, yeah. Yeah, he did. Definitely not Petra. He's getting pyramids. I'm thinking, I mean, he could definitely get both, but I'm thinking pyramids also. Petra, Southwest Uluru. You mean, yeah, I mean, he could get both. Anyway, we'll see. Hey, Greg, thank you so much for the prime. Much appreciated, sir. 19 months.
Shall be knighted primer. Greg 242.
Pyramid Southwest Newcastle. Petra is a bit bad in Civ6. In my opinion, it's not really good, but we like to see those tiles, man. We like to see those tiles. Oh my god, the awesomeness tiles, the eels, right? The eels. Stroke C is gonna get the 4th city out very quickly, and we do need to come back a little bit later on. I do notice he's gonna have both strategic resources in his 2nd ring, and of course his 3rd city is put down. Montezuma to the west side of him, he has 3 cities. He did settle Texcoco on a 3-1 base with a 1-3-1 dice style that he's working right now. Tenochtitlan had a 2-2 base, and I do see he's gonna get the 4th city very quickly. Not a lot of fresh water very close to his capital. He's gonna need to move to the lakes towards the city of Hunza, where he does have 2 more settlers, and of course he's gonna need to get to this river to the west side. That's leaving a lot of mid space over here in his empire. Now we do have him with Ottomans on the west side, so I'm pretty sure JJJ could get a city on the coast, and oh my god, he's gonna be fed. I think we know who's gonna be fed tonight. I think it is gonna be Montezuma. Does everybody agree here? They're gonna feed Montezuma?
Markello retained his knighthood for 2 months.
Michaelo, thank you so much for the tier 1. Much appreciated for the 2 months, sir. Woohoo! Putting me closer over there to the goal of 100. Let's go. Does anyone know how to install BBG for Epic Games Store? Matthias Mueller, good evening, sir. Yes, it's a bit tricky because you need to download it, like manually download it, and you need to know the version of it from where you're downloading it. So either you're going to get it from GitHub, or you're going to get it from one of our download, how to say, there's a channel in CPL that has a direct download something archive, if I remember correctly. There are all the links there for all of the mods, but I don't know exactly where it is. Give me a second. Direct downloads, and I click on this and I click on this. There we go. Copy link. Does it work if I put it here? There we go. That's the channel, sir. You can go there and take a look at the I would say all of the links, and manually download them from the for EG players for the, but it's 5.0 by the way, that one over there, the version that we have right now. I'm not sure if it got updated, but anyway, I do want to come back to this. We got commercials. Chalco, Texcoco gonna get monuments out, and of course he's gonna get a commercial from the cattle. Tenochtitlan does benefit from an iron tile in the 2nd ring. Horses, same 2nd ring. A rice tile, so he can get some extra food in there. And it does seem like at the moment he doesn't really have an opponent. He has Hungary, I would say, to the north to take a look at, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see some swimming horses here. Montezuma and or Hungary might actually try to do that. Hungary does have a city-state that he could levy and put the units, use the units to defend himself here, close the choke, and by the looks of it, he's going to have a decent amount of land to settle, but there's a bit but over there. If he goes for these southwestern settles, he might actually want to stay away from the coast. Use the rivers, but stay away from the coast. Otherwise, he's gonna go into a fight with Aztec here, maybe. I guess he saw he has commercial, so he doesn't need to worry about anything, right? He just can get there anyway and put them down. Never mind. Forget, scratch what I said over there. I'm pretty sure he can get it going. I just realized that I thought because he's so close to the coast that Aztec might actually get the opportunity to get some boats out. No, he's staying away. What? Water? No. We're getting the fresh water, man. What do you mean? Coastal. Did you see how much sand is next to the coast over there? It gets everywhere, man. In any hole you have, you're gonna have sand in it. Why Aztec puts the commercial 2 tiles away? Which one? Which one? This one? Good point. I have no misclick. Smodior, good evening, sir. Chipolo, very good question, and also good evening, sir. Lord Barb, why is Rome on 2 cities? How is Romanian sailor today? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. A bit, you know, still trying to actually get accustomed to all of the temperature we have right now. Starting to be very hot. It is very hot. Oh my God. 38 degrees this weekend, 39 in the shade. wait. So let me put it straight. Yes, in Europe, in the shade, 39 degrees. Anyway, war declaration has been sent. Let's actually see if anybody's doing some pillages over here. No, no, we don't actually see anything there. Nothing here, nothing here by the looks of it. It doesn't seem like anybody's warning anybody here. They declared war, but couldn't really do much with it. Looking at Kanuni, we do need to take a look at him a little bit more. Kanuni is getting his own commercials out, and yes, he's building them as quickly as possible. He's gonna start improving his tiles around, and I do notice he's gonna get a 4th city to the east side on the cattle tile to grow that extra food. Luxum, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated, sir. And another one, another point over there for the 100 for partner plus. Let's go. 100 degrees in New York today. Very big heat wave. Wait, 100 degrees, that's Fahrenheit, right? So what does that, how does that translate into Celsius? Is that like what, 40 or something, 35 or something? Yeah, we had the same in the US, but so the number is big. Oh yeah, it's the big triple digit over there. Yeah, triple digits, man. 37 degrees. Oh, I see. So a little bit lower, but I gotta say, we didn't yet have 38. I do remember, and I have pictures from like 15 years ago in my car, 45 degrees. But I think that was like, you know, it was under the shade and sun just cooked it and stuff. Yeah. 19 degrees there. Oh my God, man, you're freezing. You're freezing, Gelukshan. Get out, man, get out. The light of fire. What is going on? Actually, it's more like 3 or 7. Oh, okay, I see. In India, we have some cities having 53 degrees Celsius at peak of heat wave. Huh. Wow. I guess you get used to it, right? Yeah, I mean, I hope we're gonna get used to it. If we don't, it is what it is. Not hot. I've Empire Cricket at Albert Park, F1 melt location 45 Celsius. Oh my God, man, playing cricket at 45 Celsius. Yeah. Anyway, City Patriot got his 4 Ottomans. We do see slingers moving around. He's trying to defend his territory if need be. It looks like Russia is trying to get the scout there to see how the surroundings look like. And I do notice to the northwest, India is happily improving his tiles. We do need to take a look also on his strategics, and then we're going to move on towards India. Looks like his iron tile is going to be first ring in the south of Istanbul, his capital, while he's going to have 2 horse tiles in Bursa. He's he's gonna have also one in Istanbul. All three of them are second ring. We will probably see the cities grow into some of these. He's not gonna need that much to actually improve them, buy them, I mean, acquire them. I do want to take a look who actually got a relic. Who got a relic? Was it Stroke? Stroke Z? Stroke Z? Wait a second. No, he didn't get a relic. Is it Daniel? Somebody got a relic. I'm pretty sure somebody got a relic. Yeah, Gundestrup Cauldron. There we go. If Daniel got a relic, it's not like he's gonna get to use that extra faith, right? He's gonna be a monumentality Civ, so he is definitely gonna be happy having that. Very nice, very nice. I do notice also Benny is with 20 faith a turn, 6 science and 5 culture, still on 2 cities. Is holding on to dear life here with his holy size to get the prophet points. He did get a religion. That's gonna be ASD. And looking at religious screen, we got Feed the World and Tithe. Shrines and temples gonna provide him the food. Brody Butthead, thank you so much for the 8 months. Much appreciated, sir, for the prime. Ozzy must be colder though. Is it though? Is it though? I mean, if you say Austria, yes. If you say Australia, is it though? I think it's actually hotter. Isn't it hotter? It's been a nice around 20 degrees for the last month where I live, southwest Poland. Oh, very nice, Modo. That's good weather. Very nice, very nice. It's technically winter in Australia right now. Well, technically, what does winter mean? Whoa. What does winter mean there? It's like 25 degrees minimums or something? You know, like, what is this? I work in HVAC, so I'm grateful for extreme heat. Wait, HVAC, what is that? HVAC? HVAC is something like give me a second. Heating, ventilation. Oh, I see. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a lot of stuff to do, man. I'm pretty sure also chat agrees with me. You're gonna have a lot of air conditioners to install. A lot of them, not gonna lie, a lot of them. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, imagine all of the English homes getting AC right now because they're gonna need it. Imagine all of Germany getting also AC because they're gonna need it. You know. Anyway, let's come back to our eggs here. We got Moksha on St. Petersburg. Looks like he's plugging in next turn. He's gonna get his third and fourth city out and getting some archers to help him fend off attacks here from Ottomans. He just doesn't want to get him on his tiles to let them on fire. You know, it's fine. He doesn't like fire. He's in the snow. He has a ball of a time over there with the ice. Why lit a fire? You know, simple. You saw what happened in the monarch cities. You get one of those animals that just sucks all the fire from you. Anyway, now we do need to take a look on the city states also. Looking at the screen here, we do have Cardiff with Auckland for the industry. It looks like Muscat with Venice and Hansa will be the ones for trade. Ayutthaya with Rapa Nui will be providing some cultural bonuses. Enga Zargamu and a cat for military. Yerevan, Kandy and Nazca will be the ones for religion. That's actually a pretty good array of city states here for the religious civilization. So, and that's about it. Is there something missing here? I think there's something missing here. There is a type of city-state very much missing here. There is a no blue CS. Yes, no blue CS. Mythrok is correct. Wouldn't know. I'm not Aussie. Australia somewhat are hotter compared to the northern hemisphere due to the earth tilt taxes at least for so many times thousands of years. Well, I'm not a tech. I just schedule everything, so I get to stay inside. Mythrok. I mean, so wait a second. So basically, you get to eat the you get to get your cake and eat it too. You're getting to be in one of the best workplaces and not even really work there. Oh, amazing. Oh, look at that, the man. Fortuna Belly, Santa comes dripping in sweat. Exactly, right? Yeah. He's probably gonna need to shave his beard because yeah, that's gonna get sweaty really quickly. Oh, you were talking about so much about Australia. I just said something about the weather, which I looked up. I see. Oh, okay. So let's see other pantheons. We do have Mongolia with God of Craftsman. I do see a fifth city moving out to the east side. That's actually very quickly to get the five cities out. Governor Magnus plugged in Alpha, and I do notice he has an array of builders improving his tiles, finishing up his commercials so he can get the points for the merchants. He's still not actually acquiring any point that I can see right now. It's gonna take a few more turns to get the commercials out. We do have next to him Chandra Gupta with Sacred Path, and yes, he's gonna get the extra adjacency from the forest and the rainforest towards these holy sites. A pretty good amount of faith is gonna be generated using that. I do see also the fourth and the fifth city coming around from Pana and Mumbai. Again, I'm very curious, where is he gonna settle? Is he gonna be Mumbai to the south? I would imagine he's gonna want to get the banana settled there, but I also see this Mongolian settle that's just gonna show up from nowhere and gonna settle to the north of a cat right in the face of India, and India is gonna be like, really, bro? I have elephants, the biggest unit in the game, and you come at me so quickly? I'm gonna just slam you with elephants. What you gonna do then? And Fish is like, oh yeah, come in mid, bro. Come in mid, bro. Does Chandra take the defender next to a Fishy Mongolia? Very curious about that. Yeah. Well, we're gonna need to wait. We got India here still needing 2 more turns to actually acquire enough great profit points to get that profit. And I do notice we're 1030, so we're gonna take a look at the ERA score. Is everybody going golden? Yeah, everybody's going golden, including Chandra Gupta that did not get a religion yet. Yeah, you heard it here. Daniel did not get the religion. He's still waiting, man. I mean, it's fine. He wants to get it natural. No projects, you know. Don't push it. Just get it going over there. Let it flow, man. Let them cook. Okay, so who's looking good today? Mongolia coming to dine on curry puffs. I think we're gonna have here a war, right? We're gonna have India versus Mongolia. That's a must-have. I'm actually impressed that we have Mongolia actually moving towards commercials instead of getting the encampment spam going. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna see it a little bit later. It's fine. He's going for the Keshik time. We got time, boys. This is Highlands. He knows there's gonna be time, and we do need to take a look also on the other side here. Kanuni, Aztec gonna be fine. So Hungary and Aztec might have a war. I'm actually quite curious to see how things will evolve here, because again, you do see this water body is gonna slow down Aztec quite a bit to actually move cities from the south to the north, or units from the south to the north through the water. And we do need to see if he's actually gonna get the opportunity to go through Cardiff and hit Hungary with that. Hungary will get strong units there, and there are a lot of warriors he can upgrade into swordsmen. Very strong swordsmen, fast swordsmen, very strong. So GGG has quite a bit of a challenge in front of him. I do also notice Eleanor is quite far away from everybody, but it looks like he lost his trader. It seems like Hungary got in there and pillaged the trader of England. It should have been working here between Newcastle upon Tyne, his second city, and the capital. That's just not there anymore. And I do notice Hungary does have a level 2 scout moving towards the northeast. We do have Pingala establishing in Newcastle upon Tyne for Eleanor, and he did get his governor Plaza. That's gonna help out one of his Royal Navy dockyards. This is kind of a weird city. I'm pretty sure he actually swapped out the 2-2 tile from across that lake, but oh man, that's just not ideal. Anyway, we're gonna have another scout coming around next turn here, and it looks like he's going for his lighthouses for the extra traders. Kanuni getting traders. Yeah, just look at these traders, man. Just getting as many traders as possible. We do have in the merchant screen, still no merchant actually picked up. Hypatia is not available yet in the scientist screen. Nobody's making any scientist points. Zero. Nada. Nothing. We do have in the admiral screen only Eleanor starting to make some great admirals, and of course nobody did get to put down theater squares. Well, not yet, because yeah, I'm pretty sure Russia is gonna get some. We got Governor Plaza from St. Petersburg in 2 turns, and I do notice he's starting to buy out settlers here from Kazan, where he has Temple of Artemis being built. We do have Ottomans also getting in there, or trying to get in there. That's just not gonna happen. We had been prepared with an archer. He didn't even shoot. He knew just the archer presence is keeping away that opponent from his side, from his thorn. Papas, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, Commander Keen, 6 Warrior Cardiff. What do you want more? 6 Warrior Cardiff, perfect. Ice sheets on Highlands make me laugh. They creep so far south when they spawn. Exactly, Eddie George. Yeah, true. And far north, look at this. Look at this. It blocked, the ice blocked all of this to the southeast of Bristol. It is what it is, man. Weird map. But you know what's weirder? There's ice here, but there's no ice here. And this is lower. Right? It's more towards the South Pole than it should be. I don't know. Something happened over there. Who needs science when you have money and God? Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We got the God of Craftsman. Looks like we do have the commercial starting to finish. And of course, he's going to get his markets out from Alpha. Yes, we do need to see how quickly he's going to start to get everything going. His economy is not yet booming. Only on 13 gold a turn. The trade routes are very important. Not really the gold per turn at the moment. He needs to get as many as possible to start to beef up every other city than his capital with those trade routes. Echo got placed in the face of India. India did go for choral music with pilgrimage as his beliefs for his religion. Since we did go into turn 31, we're actually turn 33, turning turn 33 right now. Let's take a look at all of the golden ages. We got Daniel on Monumentality Golden Age. He's using 38 faith at 10 to start buying up stuff with faith. And I do see he's finishing up his Gavron Plaza. We do have him also with 8 science and 19 culture. Not that good. 5 gold also. I'm pretty sure he's going to start improving a lot of his plantation so he can get some gold going. He doesn't have a single commercial anywhere. Looking at Suleiman with a pen brush and voice golden age, 11 science and 19 gold, 19 culture. We do see him plugging in Moksha in the city of Bursa, and I do see Governor Magnus is establishing in the city of Istanbul here, where he did manage to recruit Marcus Licinius Crassus. He's gonna give Coleus, wow, to Aztec. I mean, that's pretty good. He's gonna get an extra point of damage there, and I'm pretty sure Aztec is gonna be happy about it. We do have him still on 4 cities. He's gonna get the 5th and the 6th soon. And I do notice Bursa and Istanbul is working on them, are working on them. Now we got Montezuma, 9 science and 16 culture on 4 cities, getting his campuses out. That's a +2 to the northeast of Chalco. And he did settle a non-freshwater city, Tlacopan, to the west side. I would have expected a city here, but I would have honestly expected it a lot later, so he can benefit from the freshwater in the south. Definitely could put 2 cities here if he wants to. Anyway, he did get Coleus. That's gonna give him an extra point of damage on all of his units and an extra resource in his empire. Not bad, especially like amenity. Stroke Z, 8 science and 18 culture. We got Eleanor, still 4 cities, getting his 5th one soon. And I do notice we do have a trader coming around here in 1 turn from the city of London. I do need to turn down a little bit the AC. Audience chamber coming up in 5 turns from London. We do have a lighthouse in 3 turns there in Bristol, and of course the traders have been remade. He's going to need to reconnect all of the cities back. Mongolia has a warrior there, also Russia has a warrior there, but it doesn't seem like they're actually going to get anywhere. They're not doing nothing here. They're just sitting, they're just scouting. Task Force Fish, 5 cities. Gavron Plaza in the city of Alpha, gonna beef up the gold adjacency. 25 gold a turn here for the fish with a 58 production, and starting to roll also the merchant points. Aztec actually has access to Zankian next turn. He's on 28 out of 30. He did manage to chop this project out, and as you can see, he has enough points to get Zankian next turn. That's gonna be the first merchant with an extra trade route capacity. It doesn't seem like we got anything new here, so we're gonna move on. Now we do have the fish. Pen brushing voice, okay. Benny went for Monumentality Golden Age, 4 cities, getting some horses out and putting his 5th city out on the west side. We do have him also with some more Lavras coming out from Astrakhan and plugging in Pingala in there in 4 turns. So, and Magnus in the city of Kazan. Well, we do have him quite far to the south of Hungary, and since Hungary is Chandragupta still needs to get his cities out, we're gonna need to take a look here if Ben is gonna want to do something about them. It wouldn't be the first time that Ben is choosing war over culture here with Russia, so we're going to need to see. It looks like this game will probably be more tilted towards the culture, like more towards the tourism generation than to war, just because of how far away his opponents are, not because of anything else. Anyway, we'll see. We're gonna come back later and see. We got 3.9 science and 21 culture on Matthias Corvinus. Hungary here did get his 5 cities and finishing up his markets. We do have him getting some bananas out from Köseg. And of course, with that city being placed so close to the Aztec borders, we do need to see if there's going to be any kind of mischief being done with shipbuilding here. Getting into the water, getting outside of the water, splashing all around. You know how it is. You know how it is. You've went to the parks, right? To the water parks. Will Ngazargamo be destroyed? What is the suzerain ability? Ngazargamo gives you discounts for buying units with faith and gold if you have an encampment in the city you're buying it, and depending on the build or what kind of specializing buildings you have. The more buildings you have, the more discount you get, if I remember correctly. Land combat 10% cheaper to purchase with gold. Encampment district building in that city. Per encampment district building in there. D Beasley, go! COC, go! Let's go! Maybe. Woo! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies! Much appreciated, sir. Fish should change it up one and go with the old school phonetic alphabet. Abel, Baker, Charlie, Dog, Easy. Oh my god, I don't even know that. Modo asking us who is on 6 cities. Rome. 2, 4, 6 cities. It's Rome. We got him with audience chamber coming up in 4 turns here, and I do see Pingala establishing in Ravenna. Already 17 science with 29 culture. Pretty pog tempo. He's also going to be to the north of Ottomans, and that's going to put him directly in range of doing some damage here to both Ottomans and India to the west side. Since he did settle Yosemite, he's getting the science points and of course the gold points from that wonder. Has improved the wine tile for some extra shenanigans then, and did get the fertility rights as a pantheon that gives him an extra point of food on all of these wheat tiles, rice tiles, maize tiles, and so on in his empire. Very nice, very nice. This wheat tile being a 4-1-1-1 next to Yosemite, pretty pog. Well. Let's see if Hungary is gonna manage to push back the Aztec scout. Looks like so, and he's starting to put down his Gavron Plaza here. So yeah, exactly. Oh my god, look at that commercial Gavron Plaza, and it's gonna be a campus here. Oh, so easy, so easy. We got campuses in Miskolc. Yes, he's gonna get it to the west side. That's gonna be a +3. Gets the bonus. He gets the bonus for the production of that district. Looking at Russia, getting his horses towards the northwest, pushing back the Ottomans settles. Well, I do notice he will get new lavras from the new cities, and will plug in Pingala in Astrakhan with Moksha already establishing his capital. Finally, he started to put down the theater squares, and yes, we do need to see if Benny is gonna start rolling all of that tourism forward to get the tourists. Well, we'll see. Now, there's a lot more faith being generated already. 50 faith a turn here for Ben with only 10 science and 17 culture. Since he's gonna have probably the first theater squares of the game, I don't think Eleanor is gonna get them that quickly. Oh, he will actually. Wait a second, he will get them that quickly. Unbelievable. We got Bristol already with the theater square in 3. Never mind, scratch that. I was thinking he's actually gonna have superior numbers at acquiring the writers and the writers and everything, but no, he's not. He's actually gonna have a competition here starting to actually roll quite a few of those points for him. Right half of base game still very strong now. Yeah, it's very strong. Will they let someone have it? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna let someone have it. I'm not that convinced anybody's gonna get to use it that well. Fertility rights world. Whoa, first time seeing that. Actually, we see it quite a bit, or we've used to see it quite a bit, to be honest. But anyway, Zin, I'm not surprised. A lot of the times the players do so much prefer the extra food coming up on their tiles here. It is so good for the tempo because you do manage to get that population, but you need to be careful getting that housing at the correct moment in time, letting the cities grow as they should, and so on. It's a top tier pantheon. Yeah. Asimov, correct here. Fertility, right half. Okay, I did see that. Okay, let's actually put this up, the prediction for this game, for who will win. We got on one side change of a circumstance, on the other side it's gonna be team 250, and let's see what chat has to say about this. Gathy Anthony, also good evening, sir. Rutyov, is there a favorite team in this game? Oh man, they're both top tier. It's very hard for us to actually have a favorite here, honestly. It's very hard, very hard. Well, let's see what's happening in the prediction. I guess this is the best. Erutio, this is probably going to be the best explanation you're going to have for who is preferring who this game. Where are they putting the channel points? Just look where are they putting the channel points. And you're definitely going to make a picture there. Now, without the builder, there is almost always a better choice. In this case, it's great, but most times it's just okay. Of course, you don't pick it if you don't have those tiles. Yes, if you don't have wheat tiles, cattle tiles, and so on, why would you pick it? Why would you do it? Goddess of Festivals also for Hungary, getting the extra point of culture here on his series. Not bad with his pen Russian voice. Oh, he did manage to start chop the deer tile, and I would imagine he's gonna want to get another builder there. Not to mention the traders. Yeah. Okay, I do see Moksha establishing in Mishkolch. Looking at the traders, we do have in the merchant screen. Looks like Ottomans is gonna need to get a few projects for Fadlan. That's the next one. Do we have a project here? No project here. Oh, he could have actually chopped the project. Anyway, let's see. No project here from Ottomans. He's on 7 points a turn. Mongolia is also 7 points a turn. Aztec is on 9. Let's see Aztec and Rome. Okay, Aztec building hanging gardens, not getting a project. He's actually getting granaries in Tlacopan and audience chamber in Tenochtitlan. Looking at not here Rome, Genghis Khan getting granaries, getting his encampments out, and I do see on Ordu being placed down. I'm actually quite curious what is he gonna do in the city of Charlie, because he does have an extra population point over there for those districts. There is an open slot for a district. No, nobody's doing the projects. Really, they probably didn't see it, honestly. I don't think they saw it. Or it's gonna be Hungary. Do they want to feed it to Hungary? I guess we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he's gonna chop it out next turn with the deer tile. He does need probably 2 projects, if I see this correctly. This is 27.3 out of 75. I'm pretty sure he's gonna need 2 projects to actually get this. Maybe you have Civ with high culture, so tile acquisition is faster, can spread cities a little further. Yeah. Best when you have a half-priced district. Okay, is he gonna chop the project? He needs 40 points. Is he gonna chop the project from the capital? Is that CS notification Hungary or somebody else? What CS notification? So we got Trinda holding a cat. The cat is here, and it looks like India is attacking into it. And, well, doesn't look like at the moment Hungary is going to manage to withstand this attack. And we do have Varus coming around from Mumbai. It looks like Daniel is just going to get to train them a little bit going against the cat. So then they can actually go against the big guy, the fish over here. You know, they're getting accustomed with the water. They're getting accustomed with the rivers. And then, bam! Going directly at Echo. We do need to see when India is actually going to get an encampment down. He definitely needs a general, especially since we're going to have one from Mongolia. We don't have yet horses coming out from Mongolia. Next turn, we got the first one coming out from Bravo. Looking at the goal per turn here, at the moment, COC is actually ahead with 40, 16, 53, and 35, while on the other side, we got 34, 39, 39, and then -3 on Shanda Gupta. Daniel here is now making any bit of gold. He improved everything he could, but he's still not making gold. We got more of these holy sites coming in, temples going in, and also more Varus getting chopped and trained so they can go against the city of Akat to the left side. Where is COC gonna get the gold? Look at the gold. They have so much gold. But yeah, it's probably gonna be these 2 civs, Matthias Corvinus and Rage, getting the gold per turn. Okay, audience chamber in 3 turns from Buna. Did he chop that project or not? No, he didn't chop the project. Okay, I guess it is what it is. They didn't want that anyway, right? They didn't want that anyway. Okay, no project here. No project here. Rome, no project here. Rome is going Colosseum. I do see Arena put down from Rome. That's gonna give him a pretty poor Colosseum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and possible 6 to the north. City Colosseum here from the Roman capital. He could try to put out afterwards some theater squares next to those, but to be honest, he kind of gave up on the best theater square, right? The marble tile and the seal tile would have been those, because I'm pretty sure the Colosseum is going to be on that 1-1 tile and not on the hill to the west side, because it can't be on a hill. Yeah, we do have campuses also coming around from range. 29 science and 38 culture definitely speaks volumes here. Now, he did get quite a few science boosts from Yosemite at the beginning. With new settlers coming around, looks like he's looking to expand, and we're going to need to see how far or how close he's going to get to Ottomans. Ottomans putting a holy site here from Bursa. I do see quite a wave of settlers coming out from him, while he's losing the race in this merchant screen. We got Aztec actually 2 turns out from picking up Idfatland, while Ottomans is also gonna be wait, is he 2 turns out? Yeah, no, he's not actually. Wait, he's 3 turns out. Okay, he's 3 turns out. Hello there, Marco Azaro. Good evening, sir. Also backed by allies on both teams. Also, I'm sure must mention, but Ottomans are boxed in and doomed. Are they boxed in? I mean, they have Montezuma to the east side, and Chandragupta to the west side. If they keep putting cities here, it shouldn't be a big problem. But yes, I do have to agree that Russia at some point, maybe he's going to send some Cossacks to, or some Corsairs to Ottomans and try to do some mischief there. It wouldn't be the first time we actually see Russia do that, especially Ben. On the right side, Montezuma is definitely going to be an ally, not a problem. Hungary can't really move there because, you know, Aztec. And then we do have to the north Rome, which is, I'm pretty sure the highest target over here against him, or I should say the highest values, the most aggressive target that he's gonna have. We do need to also take a look here, since Ben did manage to get to 111 faith a turn. I'm pretty sure he's gonna keep on expanding. He's getting theater square festivals and starting to roll these writer points. Yeah, we do have in the scientist screen also quite a few civilizations starting to get their points here, which is going to be important for them, so they can actually get that Hypatia discovered. Commercial hub investment projects coming up from the city of Alpha. That's going to be 2 turns out. That's going to be too late. It would have been nice to have it now, but now it's too late. Oh, we got actually some units going into the cities of India. Wait a second. Hungary is still keeping India busy in the city-state of Akkad, while Mongolia is going towards the city of Delhi with a few units. Only a horse to pillage an iron tile, but that's free gold. Might as well do it, right? Free gold, you go chop it up, no problem. We got another horse next turn from Delhi in 3 turns coming out from Delhi. And even if these horses actually want to attack into that city center, it's probably gonna stay alive. Not that big of a problem. Looking at the city-states here, we do need to take a look if India is going to have another one. Hungary is going to have another one of these, so he can actually levy his army and promote them. This time around, he didn't actually get a single upgrade, nothing. He just levied these, got the extra envoy, and that's it. In the tech side, we do have Trinda getting iron working next turn, so at least he's gonna have the upgrade button, but he's not gonna have the borders. Oh, now he's gonna have the borders. Okay, he moved on the marsh. Okay, very nice, very nice. Is that gonna survive? Is that actually gonna survive? Oh man, it's hot. Can you imagine? It's so hot. Anyway, it is what it is. We do need to see how they're gonna pull off this. Great merchants, looks like Mongolia gonna get it next turn, but so will Ottomans, and I believe who is... Oh, yeah, I think Khyber is going to have the priority there over Task Force Fish. So he's going to take Marco Polo away from this. We did have Aztec. Yeah, there we go. They bought both. They got both. Aztec and Ottomans did manage to get the extra trade out capacities. Very, very, very good here for Team 250. We do have Aztec also moving with the Eagle Warrior to pillage a few tiles. He got the commercial down in the city of Köseg. By the time Hungary did manage to get a few archers out there, it was too late. The commercial was already burned. Cupcake, good evening, sir, and welcome. Did you fix Marius, Cupcake? I saw you. You said you can fix him. Did you fix him? It ain't hot. Come to Florida. Man, I wish. To be honest. Oh man, there are so many things to visit. I don't think I have time in a lifetime. What? Cupcake in how do you call it, in the channel, in the Rooster Cup, you said you're gonna fix Marius. Did you fix him? I recommend using a fan, not blowing directly at you. Some air moving in the room helps a lot. I have an AC on. Yes, I consider myself quite good, but no one is that good. I mean, I don't know, man. That's what you said, not me. You said that, you know. Made a promise. I think you need to live up to it. Just saying, man. You don't come out saying that stuff without pulling it through, getting it through, no? Anyway, we got more builders coming out here from Mongolia. Shanklong, good evening, sir, and welcome. Only Marius could fix Marius. Marius is Marius, yes, definitely. Marius is Marius. Mongolia did manage to actually pillage that iron tile, and it seems like he really wants to save a cat. Doesn't seem like he's gonna get that in time. Cat is gonna go down. Mongolia is gonna get to prepare a defense here, and I'm certain that he's gonna want to finish the new campuses and of course get to stirrups in the meantime. I do also notice the fish is on 95 points of production, while we do have on the other side Daniel on 66, but with 58 faith a turn. Still much better production capability here on Task for Fish, with about the same stats but a lot more gold per turn. Do you see this? 50 gold per turn. That's 63 more gold than Daniel is making right now. Yeah, we gotta pray for Marius. Yes. Kishek Factory online. Yes sir, yes sir. Hey, did you know, wait, there was another movie that came out a few months ago or something. Oh my god, what did I watch yesterday? Yesterday? Anyway, I'm gonna remember, and maybe it wasn't that great if I don't remember the name. Oh well, let's see. Buddha still needs to get his 7th population to put down the campus, and yes, I do see he's starting to get from Shekesvar a campus there to the west side. Trinda is on 19 science and 33 gold a turn and 33 culture with 80 production. To the south, Aztec is only on 18 science and 35 culture, mirroring basically the stats of Trinda. They did start off the same way. I do notice Tracopan did build an entertainment complex, but I'm pretty sure it's way too late to get Colosseum. We got Rome here about to pillage more for the Colosseum, and of course he does have Magnus plugged in there in the city of Rome. He also has the extra housing pretty good, so he can get the population higher. Already 3 turns away from getting to the 7th pop. We do have more settlers also getting to expand his city count, getting to start his industrial setup. You can see that he's gonna get the best setup ever with the 2 aqueducts pushing 2 industrial zones in between them, squishing them. Are they holding them or squishing them? I always like to say they're squishing them, but maybe you know, you guys are a little bit more how to say, peaceful than me. Did Ben open 2 cities again? He did open 2 cities. Yes, he went 2 cities into 4 cities, into Temple of Artemis theater squares, and then 6 cities. Got a 7th, Venice, where he bought a settler and is moving to the north with it. Looks like he's actually gonna get very close to Strokesy. Very close to Strokesy. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous because first of all, he has a lot of chops. He can chop an army right here on the front line. Second of all, this is relatively flat, so he can get units there quite quickly from his capital, especially if he's gonna have a road. And third of all, I mean, look at this territory. He can get an actual army towards England, and if he actually wants to take out England and win a culture victory just passively, he's gonna have the opportunity to try to do it, not take him out. Try to do it. Of course, one-tile chokes are definitely gonna be a bummer. He needs to go all the way around the mountains here, and that's not gonna be easy. That's not gonna be easy. Alternatively, he could go through the south, but that's way too long, and who's gonna do that? Like, let's be real about this. We do have Rome still 5 turns away from getting his Colosseum, with 2 chops available for him. One next turn, probably the one turn after. Now we do have Mongolia moving his horses towards the south, and let's actually see if he's gonna manage to do something about this. Nah. India is telling him, no. That city state, I work for it, man. That's mine. That's mine. Get your stinky paws off the city state. Or, I mean, I guess in the... Wait. I guess it's fins. It's fins, right? I should say fins or hoofs. What am I saying here? Is it gonna be fins or hoofs on? Because it's fish, so he has fins, and then he has horses that have hoofs, right? Oh my god, I'm Mariusing, am I? Aren't I, Cupcake? I'm Mariusing. Does India keep a cat because they are both on the coast then? Well, I gotta point out over here, if he does keep a cat, he will need to deal with Echo and Charlie also. This might not be the best thing that he did as a decision. How did catch random flag? Marius, good evening, sir, and welcome. I was just talking over here because Cupcake made a promise. He said he's gonna fix you. Right? Cupcake made the promise, and I was asking Cupcake if he fixed you, and Cupcake I woke up in a mood for war. What? Oh my god, man. Okay, yeah, I mean, man, you gotta have some fun. We do have Ottomans with the builders coming out of Istanbul and Ankara. Bursa also getting something. It looks like the settlers are moving to the east side. And yes, Khyber is 246 cities. Did finish his holy site with a shrine and is working on a Stonehenge here for his religion. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Colosseum finish next turn because the builder is going to have the opportunity to chop that stone tile. And I do see baths are starting to come around from the Roman cities. Getting such a big wave of amenities and culture in his cities is going to boost him quite a bit. He's already 36 and 48 actually has the best science in the game with not too shabby culture. 48, not too shabby, not a single theater square. Can you imagine, big man? 99 points of production also. I would say would need to a bit more. Who built the pyramid? Did we actually have somebody build the pyramid? I think that's the question we need to ask. Okay, it's not here, not here, not here. Let's see where the more desert. No, not here. And the horses did get pushed back. Looks like India is winning over there. Hungary, no. Doesn't have a desert, no. Here, it's building here. It's getting built in Strokes East territory next to Uluru. We did actually think it might be pyramids, definitely over Petra, and it looks like it is pyramids. And we do have him also starting to recruit some writers and looking at the gray people. They still didn't get the scientists. Wow. Anyway, in the writer screen, we do have Russia with 6.9 points, and I do notice 12.6 from England. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. I did also notice after we were talking about Russia having the opportunity to go westward after he took Venice, it looks like he's sending actually his sources towards the east side, and he might actually be looking at doing an attack against India towards the north with his units, so he can actually soak up some damage in the south, keep the Indian army in check over here, between getting squished between Mongolia and his units. I don't think he has an encampment down, so actually making points for the generals is going to be a problem here. Fusion MK, good evening, sir. Also, what's with the dots there? What's with the dots? Monka Giga with scaling. Wait, where did you see the parks? Is he actually putting parks? Does he have Liang over here? No. Okay. Does he have Liang over here? Yes. Yes, he actually has Liang in the city of Agra, and he does have a city park here in Mumbai. Yeah. It looks like it is gonna be city parks. Feudalism also coming around next turn from Daniel. He still is in a Monumentality Golden Age, so he's gonna get the opportunity to buy those builders with the extra charges. Still no general here from Montezuma, and I do notice he's putting quite a bit of pressure back on India, soaking up his units, starting to trade his horses for them. While I do see in the general screen, we do have Mongolia on 4.6 points, India is on 3.4, so both of them are gonna slowly get that general here. Interesting. We do have Mongolia also with a lot of chops available for him. He didn't improve that many tiles, he didn't chop that many tiles, and now he's starting to do it. Of course, getting new horses out, finishing up his encampments, getting also another settler from the city of Charlie. We do need to see when he's gonna get stirrups. That is the question. Task for Fish is actually gonna get irrigation next turn, which is a bit of a surprise, but okay. Yeah, irrigation. Location. Okay, Russia not doing much over there, getting theater square festivals. He definitely wants those great persons, the great writers. Sheffield, Manchester, getting to finish their theater square slowly, not very fast. Strozzi will need a bit more science, and he's working on a campus here from Bristol. It's going to be only a +2, but it is what it is. He needs to work with what he has to work. Is there another city state? So Nazca looks like he's the new city state that Trinda did acquire, and he did upgrade some swordsmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to attack into Manchester. Maybe 6 to attack into Manchester. It's gonna take some time to get in there. And I think Strokes, anyway, it doesn't even matter if it's getting in there to take a city down or not. Just the fact that these armies are here are going to force England to do something he does not want to do. Invest into units. That is going to slow him down and will allow Russia to get a bit further ahead. Okay, still no Kesheks here from the fish. We got 3 times 4 stirrups, and it looks like he's retreating his units, building a line of defense against whatever India might actually throw at him, while he's getting encampment training projects from the city of Alpha. He just chopped one of those, and he's gonna get a general next turn. Looks like he doesn't. Oh, he did manage to get Trung Trak, and he's gonna get another one next turn. That's gonna be Shun Tzu. Not bad, not bad. Well, I do notice 7 more turns until the next era, and still with so many chops and a 10 pops capital, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be fine. West side, he has a few horses not doing anything actually. They're not gonna do anything. What is this Russian settler doing? I mean, he was here, right? And I thought he's gonna settle stone or river or something so he can actually get closer. Where is he going? Is he actually going on the coast to Charlie? So far away. Yeah, all this land is Russian land now? Yeah, exactly. He's just... Imagine putting a city here next to the bananas and just all of this land is Russian land now, okay? Don't worry that you do not see cities. It is our land. Trust, okay? Trust. Invading his neighbor? Yeah, his friendly neighbor. His friendly neighbor over here, Mongolia. Anyway. At home did finish Colosseum. We got the markets coming around. I do see Bass are finishing in most of his cities, and of course he's gonna get the industrial zones after. He does have +6 in Ravenna or Rome. That's Rome. That is actually Rome. In Ravenna, where does he have the Ravenna one? Oh, this one to the north. That's gonna be a +5. Not bad. Not bad at all. We do have only 5 cities Hungary. He does have an array of archers sent to help out Cardiff if need be. And I do see that he's going to get a few horses out, trying to get a great bath so he can get some mana score. Right now he's 45 out of 45, but he does need 56 points. We don't have him with a coastal city, so he can't really get a boat out. And I do see Pex did get settled to the east side here, where he's getting some extra bonuses, no problem.
Grail has joined the round table.
Grail, thank you so much for the follow, much appreciated, sir. How good is Aztec continent situation? Very bad, Cupcake. I would ask you to give it a note. You need to give it a grade. You need to give it a grade, Cupcake. What is this continent split? Hungary has 2 settlers. Where's the second one? I only saw one. Where's the second one? I saw this one. And where's the second one? Oh, I see it. So moving south of Pex, where there was a forest fire or something, or maybe a hurricane that didn't improve that one with an extra food point. And I do see he's still staying away from the coast. This is very surprising that he's staying away from the coast, since Aztec is not coast. And he's never gonna put down harbors. Let's be real about this. Egrel, thank you so much for the follow. Aru, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated, sir. A solid 4 out of 10 spawn over here. Continent split, really? I mean, man, he like even... Oh my god, like even England took his continent away. Not that he actually had any resource there, so you know, can't really say I blame Stroke Z from wanting more cities and the gold pattern here from sending those traders to Aztec. But still, you know, oh my god, it could have been so much different. Anyway, we do have the 4 Hungarian swordsmen getting upgraded, ready to go in the city of Nazca. They're getting over there trained, they're getting used to carrying all of that equipment, and they started marching towards the city of Manchester. And we gotta see if their new shiny equipment and very, very, how to say, kept, very well kept equipment here from Hungary will actually do the trick for these units to take out a city from their opponents. You do see that Hungary is actually doing significant damage against Manchester with just a warrior attacking into the city center because it's just 12 strength. Just 12 strength. +5 campus above Eleanor. What? +5 campus above Eleanor. How above? How further above Eleanor? Like here? Because it doesn't look like it's... Oh, I see a +5 here. Oh, yeah, it is a +5 here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it is a +5 here. He means southeast Manchester. Got it. Okay. Yeah, it took me a while. Honestly, I was watching from these tiles to the north. Like, that's what I was considering top of Eleanor, like above Eleanor. But anyway, we do have Russia getting to very in the north. He's actually putting a city very close to India. And as you can see, India did manage to get a general of his own, while I'm sure Mongolia will get it on the front line. Looks like he's sending a few horses to the west side, only 4 horses with an archer. And they might be looking at doing some damage here against England. By the looks of it, we also have Khyber with 3 points out from getting a golden age. Daniel did manage to get it. JJJ needs 2 more points. Stroke Z needs 3 more points. We do have the fish 7 more points needed, but he's gonna get the Keshek out soon, or he should get the Keshek out soon. Stirrups next turn, Divine Right next turn, it should be fine. Benny needs 3 more points on Russia. I would imagine he's gonna get it. Actually, he's gonna get Mahabodhi Temple from Kazan, rolling 2 points for Diplo and 2 extra beliefs from the apostles that he's gonna get to start there. Ottomans did get Zen meditation with it in preachers. He does want to grow and not invest that much faith into the missionaries. He will probably want to also give his religion to India so he can get that Zen meditation going in there. Looking to the north, we do have Rome managing to get to 144 points of production. Benny is 139 and 132 faith a turn. This is incredible points of production here for Russia. JJJ on the other side has 181, actually a lot more than Rage, which is a bit surprising since he doesn't have that many cities. He's on 2, 4, 6, 7 cities here, but it looks like they're quite productive. Even took out a city state to the southwest. Well, starting to get a few horses of his own, more cities and more settlers to put down, and I gotta say, if he keeps this going, he's probably gonna overscale Matthias Corvinus here to the north. We do have Hungary with only 2, 4, 5 cities. Still didn't get the 6th, still didn't get the 7th. It's gonna take a while to put them down, and of course start to connect his economy with Rome to the west side. We do need to see here stirrups. Come on, this is the turn. Culture Victory defense makes sense. Probably hoping for bigger lakes than they got. They have to defend the Russia Culture Victory and generate gold. Talking about the Eleanor pick, yeah. The defense of the Culture Victory is much easier there with Eleanor, and getting the gold is just a match made in heaven. Yeah. We do have also Khyber with 44 science and 57 culture, managing to get 173 points of production. Very good from him. We're going to need to see if their economy is going to improve on both sides, to be honest. It looks like neither of them are actually having a good time when it comes to the GPT. We do notice Oracle has been built in the city of Ankara, and I do see new settlers moving from Ottomans. He's also getting a few missionaries to help him spread the beautiful religion. And looking at the west side here, India is starting to bunker down, getting ancient walls into frontline cities, including his capital, because it's frontline there. And from the south, Russia hasn't been upgrading these units to flex against his opponent. We gotta see when Russia is gonna get his own castles to actually do something about this. Divine Right and Machining coming out next turn. Well, Hungary is starting to get closer to England, and England is starting to shiver. We got Stroke Z here meeting these swordsmen in the forest. Oh, I can only imagine how that scout felt when he first saw the swordsman poking out his sword out of the forest there, and he was next to the cattle tiles. Oh, maybe the swordsman thought his food. Well, I'm pretty sure Stoke Z is gonna lose that scout if he keeps it there. And these swordsmen are gonna one-shot it easily. Can you show Eleanor Great Works? Great Works bonus. It's a +1 until a point and another +1 until another point or something like that, if I remember correctly. 100%. +1 for writings, +2 for art and artifacts, +4 for music, based science for campus, culture for theater square, gold for harbor and commercial hub, and faith for holy site, and so on and so forth. This is a French Eleanor, but it's the same with England Eleanor anyway. Okay, wait, did I miss something on YouTube here? Give me a second. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I did miss something on YouTube. Let me put up a big question over it. Let's see. On a day of Friday, can we get 40 likes? Can we get 40 likes? Yay or nay? You know, it is what it is. Lorus, good evening, sir. There are some horses from Genghis going west to attack England. Yes. Not England, or yes, England actually. Sorry, England. Yes, Mongolia is coming in with 2, 4, 6, 7 horses. I thought there were only 4, but it looks like there's 7. Kick. Oh my god. We do have England actually retreating with his scouts in the forest, and yes, another Hungarian swordsman pokes his swords out from that forest. We do see that Strokes is going to need to get more units out, especially to defend the city of Manchester. He's going to put the defense there, and then he might actually get exposed to the north of Bristol. And of course, Mongolian units coming from so far away to take out Bristol. This is going to be a surprise. Pikachu! We do have knights coming out from Bravo, and I do see a Keshek also from the city of Alpha. Might actually want to chop that if he wants to get the Golden Age. No, it's fine. He's actually going to build it faster than the Golden Age finishes. Now, I do notice India is starting to lose quite a few health points from his units, and we do need to see if Mongolia is actually going to power through. Yeah, he will. Yes, he will. He's just going to keep on going, smashing through the defenses of India. Actually, you know, relieving him of some payments here. It's fine. He doesn't need to pay for those units anymore. It's all good. It's an optimization kind of thing from Daniel. I'm pretty sure he didn't need those horses anyway. He has new ones. Eleanor still has plenty of coastline available to settle, but the COC teams to east are problems. To the east? What? Settler above London feels sad? What's the settler above London doing? Oh my. Yeah, well, Mongolia over there will spot it, and we're going to need to see if he's moving in for the takeover. Stroke Z is 2 turns out from finding out. Oh, I see actually the Mongolian horses are going directly south. They're going to try to go and get through the mountains here. I was, wait, they're moving away? Where are they going? They probably got discovered by Daniel's scout, so he doesn't want to reveal his plan or something. Oh my god. Ottomans, I think he just got to see Fish's panties. Yeah. We do have a settler in the forest, in the rainforest, next to Charlie, with an Ottoman scout watching him. Yeah, you see this? Oh, He's even, wait, does he know this? Does he not know this? He can take it right now. Does Skyber not know this? Oh man, he's not watching. Yeah, he's not watching. I mean, that's a sin, guys. We that is a sin if I've ever seen one. That is a sin, right? Bring back Civ6. Okay, bring it back. Okay, let's put it up. Let's put it up. That is a Civ sin. Look at this, Kyber making us restart the Simpsons. The biggest kicked out. Yeah, man, unbelievable. Mongolia taking down the scout here. I'm pretty sure he's getting his horse close to the Eleanorish borders. Looks like that warrior of Mongolia did get discovered by the English scout, and I'm pretty sure the scout is just gonna move one left and get the settler onto it. While Hungary keeps on moving towards the city of Manchester, we do have new horses coming around there. His capital is pretty good. I did see he finished his industrial zone in a place when I thought he's actually gonna put a campus, but you know, it is what it is. He does have another plus to the south, not that big of an issue. We do have him placing out that +5 campus also across the mountains from Newcastle upon Tyne, where a city where he did get the pyramids in. We are also 1 turn away from the golden age, and looking at the era score right now, we do have 60, 62, 61, 60, all of them from team 250 did manage to get the golden age points, and on the other side we do have them casually getting that golden age also. Looks like knights have arrived in the city of India, and Delhi is going to get the ancient walls up next turn. That is well, not gonna save that city. Yeah, we do have K6 also needing to move to the east side, while he's gonna get an intelligence agency here from the city of Alpha. It's gonna take a while. Where are his K6? Where didn't he build one at least? Oh, he went west with it. Okay, I see. He went west. I was expecting him to keep going against India here, but no, that's not it. Oh yay, wonders! Why does the Ottoman Empire look like someone running on the map? It does look like somebody's running on the map. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's just Kyber in a nutshell. Like, he's the Flash. We got theater squares coming out from Bursa, and yes, I do see heavy chariots are gonna get pre-built in the north. Rome is wow, gonna need to go through knights here. Ottomans is gonna be there ready for everything. And we got him also starting to expand more to the west side, put his industrial zones down, while I do notice Russia is giving him peace from the southwest. There are only a few units towards his borders, and we do have the first Mongolian horses also about to reach the borders of Liverpool. Only 2 of them. They're not going to be enough to take out that many cities or tiles. And yes, I do see that England is starting to get a few more horses out, but why do I have the... Wait. Oh, he settled Leeds over here. Guys, isn't this another Civ sin? He settled the... So check this out. He didn't see the units of Hungary until he settled the city and got the border to that tile. The second he saw the units of Hungary, I'm pretty sure he was like Russia, a new town near Mongolia is so nice. Yeah. Oh my god, that settler actually moved so many turns. I think it moved like 15 turns. It got out of Venice, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 to settle. 13 turns, guys. Bassista, what is Leeds? Leeds. I don't know what is Leeds. I'm pretty sure he wanted to settle it here, but there was a warrior from Mongolia. I have no idea why the scout went east instead of going west. And well, you do see what's going to happen here. Leeds is going to be dead Leeds. And we do need to see if Tenda is going to manage to get to men-at-arms by the time he actually takes over this city. Maybe he can promote these units right here in the face of England. Can you imagine having men-at-arms getting a promoted right now? Hitting the timing as you hit the units... as your units hit the English cities. The first Mongolian horse is gonna go through the 1-tile choke and gonna get through, while we do have a pause here. And let me actually put it up. Okay, I do this, I do this, I do this. Okay, we gotta. What was it? Kick. Rico. Okay, so be right back. 2 minutes, and we're gonna see what the players chose in the Congress. Leads more like dead G's. Dead leads. Yeah. Yes, yes.
Thou shall be knighted primer. Alt triangle 8.
All Triangle, thank you so much for the 30 months. Oh my god, my man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Cups and Cake is also saying not possible, but spectators influence Congress on multiple occasions due to not having a second one or making a mistake in voting. Yeah, it does happen. I'm also curious if spectator has ever trolled. They did. They did troll, unfortunately. Yes. Back before. And we did to implement quite a few rules, so they don't do it anymore. Or be careful about it. Looks like NASCAR has been de-levied here. We do have Stroke Z managing to get the envoys, and Trinda is gonna need to invest some more. We do have the units of Mongolia also managing to get through the one-tile choke, and it seems like England is gonna have a few horses to defend himself, not to mention building new ones. He's trying to get the walls in these and has a builder to chop them there. While he did manage to get a knight to get inside there, that might not be enough to stop all of those units bonking against the city center. But the fact that they did get de-levied buys him a few turns, and that might just give it time. Give it the time he needs. Why don't the spectators just shift enter Congress or just not vote? Because we need to vote. We're kind of players in the game, and unfortunately if we shift enter, it randomizes the choices, and usually it goes for option A. Like in anything, it goes for option A. So if you shift enter, you tend to actually do significant damage to the game because you are gonna force an option. It's very likely that you're gonna force an option on them. We do have light calves getting +5. Oh my god, all of the Mongolian units, and then +4 in gold. Well, I guess, wait a second, he has knights, right? But he has horses. Horses gonna get the +5. We got the knights also slowly chewing through Delhi's defense. Still no Keshik arriving on the scene here to deal the damage against these Daniel units. The Varus and the horses are waiting for the Keshiks to hug them. What is this? Free hugs, man. Task for Fish is giving free hugs, and Daniel is not gonna want a single one of them. And we do have Russia managing to get such a big empire. It looks like with 77 science and 115 culture, there's nothing stopping Peter. We do have him also with 189 points of faith and 200 points of production. Only 40 gold, though. They do definitely need to work on the gold part and more. All of those heavy chariots here from Ottomans are getting split in half. Some of them are going southwest, some of them north. We do have the Grand Bazaars also starting to kick in. That's going to be amazing here for Khyber's economy. Not to mention the destination economy. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be Mongolia, right? I'm pretty sure it's going to be, sorry, Chandragupta, right? To the west side, it needs to be Chandragupta. Or is it going to be Aztec? It might be Aztec because we do have a settler from JJJ actually getting into position here, and it seems like Hungary did, Trinda did feel the need that he needs to take over Cardiff. I'm pretty sure it's just for the number of cities here. He just doesn't have enough. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. This is a good number. He can get a 10 here also. It should not be a problem from now on. Okay. Let's see, Chandra Gupta, Pem Russian Voice Golden Age, 41 Science, 82 Culture, definitely has big problems with Task for Fish eating through his defenses, not having an economy at all, with 98 gold at 10 and 85, 98, sorry, production at 10 and 85 faith at 10. We do need to see if he's going to manage to withstand the next wave of attacks when the Kishiks come out. Like, this is mild. What Mongolia is doing to Chandra Gupta is kind of mild right now. When the Kishiks come out, I mean, that's going to go wild. It's going to go from mild to wild. That, well, just it. Click a button, Mongolia supercharge. We got to take a look at JJJ here with 88 science and 66 culture. Looks like he did go for a free inquiry golden age this time, and beefing up quite a few universities. Does seem like he did manage to keep up with Trinda quite nicely, Trinda being on 78 and 67. While I do notice he has significantly more production than Trinda, 216 points of production here on JJJ, while Trinda is only on 130. And we got Stroke Z also 93 and 105. Looks like Eleanor has the art museum starting to kick off, and I do see how in the world did this happen. All of those units got delevied twice, and the forest fire just burned through them. Unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen a forest fire started off from the middle of those swordsmen. Like, all of them were there on the tiles that he actually is running away from now. Those tiles that were burning, they were all swordsmen. Yeah, whoa. Gameris, good evening, sir. Hi all, cry for help here. Every time I try to multiplayer with my friends, I host a game. We randomly experience these things. Sometimes these things happen on turn 5. Somehow we can survive. Tried everything, turning off almost, changing host, repairing the game, fresh installs, nothing helps. Envy to see your games here without these issues. Okay. So first of all, make sure the game is played on what was it? How do you call it? DirectX 11, right? Not 12. On DirectX 11. Make sure you have all of the mods with everybody. Like, everybody has the same mods. And check for the driver updates. Check for GPU, newest GPU drivers, Intel, like newest CPU drivers, and so on and so forth. Yeah, don't play on DirectX 12. It causes issues. We don't know why, but for example, if I want to stream, it just crashes the game. Like, at some point, it crashes the game. Yeah, Cool Whip, hello there, sir, and good evening. Rageous Calf can just milk him so hard. Yeah, we're gonna see some milking happening. He has for a ministry, they cost like 50 gold. Yeah, it's not a problem that he needs to pay for them re-levied and de-levied. Yeah. Not really. I'm more concerned about this forest fire over here, like all of these NASCAR units just running away from this. On the other side, we do have Mongolia that is managing to get his units out, and yes, with a general, he's going to have quite a bit of extra damage here. 60 against the 54 of the horse of his opponent. Strokesy, yes, he does have the extra +5 from the advisory, just as fish, but the 6 intel has activated on the fish, and as you can see, England is at a disadvantage. There is a spy in the city of Sheffield here where he's building Petra. Guys, I told you, he's building Petra. Wait, who hired Nostradamus? I've had issues with the barbarian clans mode. Turn it off, game stopped crashing completely. Okay. DirectX Civ6 froze my computer. Yeah, I wonder if turning a tile in to an artificial water source for a freshwater settle would be a good idea for maps like this. Small soldiers, good evening, sir. It's a 10-year-old game, for God's sakes. The business calling out. Yeah, man. Yeah, and it's still working, still pumping. The 2K launcher is probably also an issue. I'm not sure if the launcher actually does anything, honestly. Like, it shouldn't do anything else other than be a nuisance that it loads, and you need to wait for that like 20 seconds that it, you know, pops on the screen and loads the information, and sometimes you have low internet or something and it keeps loading and so on, and then you need to click the button and then it starts some like 5 seconds later to start up Civ and so on. Bonsoir, Monsieur Rafifi, bienvenue. I remember Asticos got a problem with the launcher. Yeah, yeah. Oh, really? Apparently it's a resource hog? I didn't notice. Okay, interesting. That's news to me. Okay, all of the Grand Bazaars are almost finished here on Ottoman, so that economy is going to start booming. 94 gold a turn right now. He's making the most out of the game. Definitely also the production is starting to be higher, 238 points on him. But he definitely needs to catch up also on the science and the culture. Well, he needed to build all of these Grand Bazaars, basically getting the banks from an early stage. That takes a while. We do have also take a look at... Task for Fish, 64 science and only 31 culture. He made a big sacrifice to do everything he can to take out his neighbors, and of course India didn't lose a city. The city of Delhi has been taken over by the Mongolian troops. We do have the Knights also managing to get some promotions, and the first Keshek is on the field over there, starting to deal his shots against his opponent, taking out Varus and maybe even converting them to the Mongolian culture. We do have aqueducts coming in, an array of builders also coming around. If he's gonna get another spy, he definitely needs to put one in the cities of India for that extra +6. With the Grandmaster Chapel finishing up in 2 turns here from Padna, we will see Daniel actually using his 82 faith attempt to buy some units out. Liberates a cat, puts pressure on Cap. This one, who's Russia? Maybe Russia could actually do this. From the south, he has coursers, he has castles already. He did get that Mahabodhi temple, and looks like he chose to go for Watts, but did not finish his religion. We did have a defender of the faith here for India, and I don't see anything else acquired here by Ottomans. Caravels from Mongolia, if he goes there. Oh my, the caravels from Mongolia would be really funny. I seriously doubt it because of the science numbers and the culture numbers, but that would be really funny. It looks like also a new levy from Hungary. He's gonna put the units back on track towards the city of Leeds, where as you can see, Mongolia already did manage to push back the... Oh my god, instant levy! More gold taken away from Trinda. Oh no! We do have England getting another writer and putting the books in his cities, while Mongolia is starting to get his builders away from him. I'm actually curious, wouldn't it be better to just go Manchester and take out that city center? Because it's definitely not gonna build walls. Like, let's be real about it. It's an A-pop city with not that much production. Like, what is it? 10? 16? Oh, yeah, that's bigger. That is bigger. That's what I mean by bypass the launcher. Okay. And Sasu, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. Wait, you don't need any shenanigans to bypass the launcher. Just find the Civ6 file and make a shortcut directly to that. Yes, I have actually one. I actually have one. I have one linked to my taskbar. Different reasons though. I didn't really want to go bypass the launcher. I just wanted to have an easier way to click on Civ, because I play it so often. So glad Fish is having a great game. Yeah. Yep. I do notice also Kyber managing to get closer to the 100 science point, but on the other side, Rage is starting to get away with the game. We do have him on 189 science at 10 with 3 Inquiry Golden Age and 64 culture with 290 points of production. You can imagine he's gonna get more. His citizens are happy. He did get the Colosseum for them, so they're meeting every week over there and seeing the games. We do need to see also, yeah, there we go. His capital is +6, the other cities are +3. It's still pretty good. Okay, not ecstatic, not having the oh my god +16, but it's still good. Good evening, Executor. Hello there, sir. How are the Black Armies against the Aztec Corsairs? Aztec Corsairs? There's no Aztec, are they? Wow. Aztec, wait a second. Hungary did not actually stay still, and after he took Cardiff, he also upgraded a lot of Black Armies. And I did hear somebody saying the Black Armies are not good enough. Well, it looks like they're managing to punch through the Aztec defenses like they're butter. And by the looks of it, we do have Hungary about to take down Teotihuacan. That was a city center set for for the economy. Ottomans was about to boost all of the cities of Aztec here with his trade routes. He's not gonna get there. He's not gonna get the opportunity. We do have Trinda moving in with all of his muscles here, getting into the borders of JJJ and pushing him back to the capital. And this is very surprising to me. I did notice earlier JJJ having a significant advantage when it came down to the production view. 283 points on Montezuma. Well, he's getting these units fast, but not fast enough to actually put them in a line to defend against the Hungarian black armies. We do have these guys triple shotting the coursers of Aztec with ease. We don't have Aztec getting we don't already have Aztec with an encampment down, but he is getting one from Chalco in 2 turns. It's just gonna take a bit of time for him to actually get everything going there, get the points for the general, get the projects and so on. Now he needs a lot of them. Like, look at this. It cost him 155 points, and he has 13.6. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of projects. Let's see who did get Hypatia, because that's something that actually escaped us. It was Russia that did manage to get Hypatia. And I do see Hungary did manage to pick up Hildegard of Bingen. That's actually surprised that he picked it up and not Russia. Okay, so what's going on here? The economy is getting pillaged. Mongolia is managing to do quite a bit of damage, even with just the horses against the English knights. We do have the Hungarian troops managing to get a catapult levied from Nazca and moving towards the city of Leeds. Oh my god, that's going to be beautiful. We do need to see if Mongolia is going to manage to get the new units here, but I think the damage has been done. England is needing to put so much production into this, and it does seem like nobody's gonna get to punish Mongolia for what he did over here. There's nobody that could get units in the face of Mongolia to take out cities, even if he doesn't have a lot of science, a lot of culture, a lot of production and so on. He's on the offense, and it doesn't seem like his cities are gonna be in danger. We do have India also with the Mongolian Keshik starting to get closer to him. You do see the Varus are actually taking quite a bit of a beating from these Keshiks. Even if they do get the +5, the -5 penalty on the Mongolian Keshiks, they're still strong enough to two-shot or triple-shot these Varus. Okay, we do have crossbows though. This is good. This is good. Not ideal, but definitely good. Printing coming up from Khyber. I do see Strokesy is also gonna get his cartography in 2 turns. Give me a second. How is the game going? Who has the advantage right now? I would say COC has the advantage. 4 legs tank. Okay, he chopped in the wrong city. Fusion. Wait. Whoa. Where did you see he chopped? Cool boy, what is the Civ6 counter? Well, I'm gonna give you an idea of what happened with this one. So, you see, wait, where were we? Not here, where we were Mongolia, right? We were Mongolia. Well, there was you see this city of Foxtrot? There was a scout here from Ottomans just sitting idly by. And then a wild Mongolian settler moved in. They stood and stared at each other, and Ottoman never saw the settler. Never saw it. He never clicked on it. And, of course, Task for Fishy Settler just, got GTFO'd out of there. That sounds like a sin. That really sounds like a sin. This is over when 3 players are losing cities. Building Knight against Genghis, KW. Aztec chopped forest in wrong city and didn't chop wall, so he lost the city now. Aztec? Oh, really? He didn't chop in this? Oh, I see what you're saying. So he lost this city? Got it. Well, that's a rip. It is what it is, and I do see the Hungarian forces are going to be strong enough to go through these next units here of Aztec. Even if Aztec is getting his encampments down, he's going to need to get the walls quickly so he can beef up his defense. Teayo might be taken down, but still Aztec will have quite a few cities to the southeast that might actually take away all of the advantage that he actually banked up over Matthias Corvinus. You remember when we were talking about earlier when Aztec was definitely ahead of Trinda city count, Trinda production, and so on and so forth? Well, it looks like Trinda found a way to slow him down so he can catch up. JJJ was trying to chop the walls in Black Army Attack City and he chopped in the wrong city, so I assume there is no city anymore. There is no city. Yeah, it went poof. And the Ottoman scout situation was definitely a sin. Plus, plus. Yeah. Trinta is dreamy. And then it's +5 Hussars. Yeah, you do get a lot of strength on this. But they should actually... Wait a second. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna take out Teayo, or is he gonna keep on bonking against units? Cool Whip? What are you trying to share, sir? Also, let me catch up on YouTube because I didn't see Mama Leto. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Leeds, more like bleeds. Yeah, well, to be fair to him, Leeds is still alive. Can you imagine this city is still alive? We do have Mongolia just running wild over here in the cities of Eleanor, and I do see we will have some new knights coming around, but it seems like England is just not getting his footing to do anything against these units, and Task Force Fish is just like literally putting his the fingers everywhere in Strokes' empire, man. He's just on every tile. There's nothing stopping him. Unbelievable. There's so much damage being done. The settler and the scout, yeah. What is the military of Russia? Not here. Not here. No. No, it's more like split up everywhere, but I do see he's starting to get coursers in the north, and I would assume he's gonna have his Grandmaster Chapel any day now. He already has it. He's actually working on a St. Basil Cathedral here from St. Petersburg. That's gonna be a good buff in his points. Odds on 2.5 concession? That's a good question. Cool, if you're trying to link something, that's not gonna work. Send it to me in a private message. Let me actually start up a whisper here. /w cool whip. Hello. There you go. I sent you a message. There we go. Is that the 705 military score? Let me see. He's on 708. I mean, he has some units here. He has some units here. Wait. Okay, one unit here. Some units here. He has units everywhere. Like if you take a look, he has literally units everywhere. Even like his cities have spearmen. In each of his cities he has a spearman, so he gets the extra amenity from the card. And he has also some of these courses deployed. So much pillaging is being done here, and oh my god, if they actually get Newcastle upon Tyne as a city away from... Can you imagine if... Oh, he got another horse. Wow. I don't think he's gonna get that city. There's no way. There's no way he's getting that city. Can you imagine if he gets the city with Petra and pyramids? Away from Stroke Z? Whoa. Do you know who won the tiebreak between Ulysse and COC? I think I can find out. Give me a second. I don't remember out of my head. Oh, I see. This clip. Got it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We do have new caches coming in, but they're getting pushed out by the encampment here from India. Those crossbowman shots are doing very well to keep away these caches, these pesky caches from the Indian troops. Hazagi over age, Linda. Okay, so Hazagi did get the victory there. Got it. So it was Ulysse. Lucky settler. Oh, I see. This one. Let me actually wait a second. Let me feature this because this is unbelievable, man. This is unbelievable. There we go. I featured it. Anyway, well, we do have India getting a spy of his own in Mongolia's territory, while I do notice still we don't have a spy from Mongolia into India's territory. This is again very surprising. He was building another one, and I'm actually very curious where he plug it in. Yes, we did see Mongolia plug in one in English territory because he is going to chop us, say, war him, pillage. Oh, I see. The second is here. What? He's getting two in Sheffield in one single city? Okay, well, let's actually see. Oh, another delevy. NASCAR did get delevied. It looks like Strozzi is fighting with every envoy he can to actually stop Hungary from taking out leads. Well, it looks like Aztec is not really managing to stop Hungary here. We do have Aztec with the city of Tejo getting bonked here soon. Oh my god, Hungary is keeping his units alive, switching the low HP ones with the higher HP ones when he saw he's gonna get attacked exactly on that tile. And yes, we do have the Hungarian Black Armies coming up on top of this war. JJJ is gonna get the walls up next turn in Tejo, which is gonna give him a bit more time here to get new units out on the table. Now we do have on the front line, we do have Trebuchet also coming in here, but it's gonna take a while to get next to the city center and start shooting down walls. It does seem like the direction is clear, and it looks like JJJ is going to be on the receiving end of all of this aggression here from Hungary. There is still a big difference in stats between them, and it does seem like JJJ just keeps adding more points. It doesn't, well, in the science per turn, it looks like it's a lot, but it doesn't look like in the total tab that he has that much, like maybe one turn over him or something like that. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Looking on the other side though, Ben is 1700 points of science, has more than Kuiper, more than Strozzi, more than JJJ, and more than FKDN, and he does also have 2042 points of culture. That's again more than 3 of the players of Team 250. We do need to see if Russia, there we go, universities getting harbors for some form of an economy here. He's only on 46 gold a turn, and we do see him about to hit 300 production. He already has 260 faith a turn, so I'm pretty sure it's quite easy for him to get units out. I was expecting him at some point to show up to the south of the city of Akkad here to take out FKDN's jewel, crown jewel over here, and get a liberate, but that didn't happen. Fishirel's 2 players, yes. When will Rage whip out the tanks against Ottomans? He's getting ready. He's getting ready. He's getting his encampments down, building the armories, getting to the military science and so on. And it does seem like he's just getting that science going to 133, 80 culture. Butters coming up in 1, going for industrialization, top 3 there. And it looks like the moment Kyber is gonna need quite a bit more time to get to the same science level. Even, oh, wait a second, he's not free inquiry, he's actually pen brush. And what is this? India is giving up on the position. Mongolia is just taking him out. He wants to be safe, getting a settler in Khyber's territory. Is this Ottomans gonna carry late game? That's gonna be a bit of a question mark. Trooper Drinta spawn is much worse than JJJ. To be honest, I would say Aztec spawn is bad. It's not good. It's not good at all. I would actually argue Trinda spawn was quite better than this because of how his rivers were. He had like an amazing capital bonus for his river adjacency, and the second city also. Yeah, I don't know. It's a big fan. When Trinda is getting boosted on everything, while JJ is the leader of the team. Yes, they both are fighting 2 players. Yes, but JJ is boosting. Trinda isn't. Yes. Well, let's actually see the damage. Can he do the damage? Yes, he could actually keep doing the damage against the city of Tejo, even with the 90 side. I'm pretty sure Hungary is going to want to milk everything from these tiles and, of course, get that gold back to his own territory. We do have him with 645. No, that's not it. That's Mongolia. We do have Trinda on 450. And I do have to point out, I was thinking that Newcastle upon Tyne is going to be taken down, but it looks like we do have the Mongolian units more interested in pillaging, getting those rich things over there back to their territory rather than actually taking out cities. Not bad. Milking everything. 525 gold over here is saying something. He did need to slow down quite a bit, actually, his attack on Chandragupta. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he managed to actually pass against India's defenses. India did great work here to stop this attack. Unfortunately, he couldn't keep Delhi alive. I wonder if that city was one tile to the east, if it would have been better. I think so. Because then you couldn't get this tile easy. You couldn't get this tile that easy. Doesn't Sheffield just dies to shift enters next turn? Good question. I was thinking he's gonna do that with Newcastle and he didn't, so I'm reluctant to say that he's gonna do it with Sheffield. It's a pretty good city to take out, but at the same time, I think he's gonna lose a lot of health on his units, and I don't think he's interested in losing that much. I mean, you know, fighting units and trading units, that's one thing, but just leaving them like this and attacking into city centers that will just heal anyway, it's not really good. It's not a good MO, is it? Yeah, we do have the Hungarian catapult about to take out those walls in leads, and I do notice England is getting new knights out. That should actually stabilize the defense. He has enough units to take out the swordsman of Hungary, Levit from Nazca, and yes, I do notice the Mongolian Keshik can't really do anything here than just shoot some arrows and, well, pray. We do have England taking out another unit from Mongolia, and I do see Mongolia just keeps on pillaging. He keeps on pillaging. Another some 250 points have been acquired. Okay, let's see. Looks like Hungary started to lose steam. We do have Aztec using that extra production capability to push back these units of his opponent. At GGG on 310 points of production, while Trinda is on 166. I don't see GGG having that much of a difference in science, and we're going to need to see if he's going to get to use it. First of all, he wants to get a general so he can get that bonus on his units also. The Hungarian Black Armies did manage to get overwhelming damage against his knights just because of those extra points. With new units coming around from Hungary cities, he's going to need to replenish the ones he lost on the front line, and unfortunately he didn't really have a resupply line be built here, but it's fine. It's going to need a bit more time anyway, and he wanted to pillage as many times as possible, so he's spending time. He's getting some popping some heals, getting some gold, stuff like that, you know, normal stuff, making his nails, normal stuff. It's completed on Rome long ago. Did we see? Yeah, Rome did it. We do have him getting also industrial zone logistics projects. I do notice Newton also has been picked up by Russia. That means he's gonna have Newton and Hypatia bonuses. In the merchant screen, John Spilsbury is gonna be the next one, the toys one as we like to call them, and it looks like Ottomans will have that honor. 34 great merchant points at 10 for him. In the engineer screen, I do notice Rome had the opportunity to pick up the Great Writer, but he passed it. And now, I guess we're going to need to see what he's going to get next. He definitely wants the extra production towards wonders and engineers, for example, to build the Forbidden City faster. And, of course, padding those numbers of production here is going to help him deal the damage against Suleiman to the south. I am really... how to say, I have a big question mark that he's gonna manage to nail the timing for the tanks, the good enough time, so Ottomans doesn't get to react with his own tanks. I think Ottomans will have his own tanks here. It doesn't seem like he's gonna be that big of a production, but let me take a look at the total tab. Well, this tells us another story. It's 3,500 science versus 1,800 science. This is a totally different story. 33 technologies versus Kyber's 27 technologies. Rage is 7 technologies above. 6. Yeah, hard to count. Kick. 6 technologies above. Even if Kyber is managing to get that production number, 284, the science number, he's just not getting it. Anyway, England lost the defense in Leeds. It looks like also Mongolia did successfully pillage the other tiles of Sheffield. With Sheffield getting a knight out there, we will have him managing to push back these units. It does seem like England will also have a few units next to Newcastle upon Tyne that could go towards the south and finish off the Mongolian units. While we do need to see if Aztec is actually going to get hit here. You can imagine if Mongolia is going to start moving towards the west side, Aztec is going to be in a vulnerable spot. Unfortunately for both Mongolia and Hungary, they couldn't take out the city of Manchester, so the gold is being generated right here between them. We do have Kuiper jumping up to 241 gold points with a GGG on 185. On the other side, we barely have them in the double digits, like 80s or 74, 30, 63 points of gold per turn. Not a lot, I gotta say. Does Rome have Halikarnassus? MD Chops, good evening, sir. Let me check. I do see Great Zimbabwe, Kilva, Colosseum, Forbidden City. No, there's no, or at least I don't see it. Yeah, no, I don't think he has it. I should have seen it next to one of these water tiles. No, doesn't have it. Check Russia culture victory. I mean, it's kind of early, isn't it? We got Russia here. He only needs to get 45 points. And looking at Russia, give me a second. 43 tourism a turn. Doesn't seem to be that big. Benny. Cupcakes. Yeah. Definitely missed it. What did we miss? Russia looks like he's running away with the game. Yeah, he is. And he's gonna be running away with some Cossacks also. We do have quite an army being deployed to trap zone, and I do see Ottomans is having knights and coursers there, while St. Basil Cathedral is going to finish next turn from Russia. We will see some encampment training projects so he can get his Renaissance Industrial General. I'm pretty sure he wants it for the Cossacks. We do need to see if he's going to start buying out some more coursers here from the eastern cities so he can put them on the front line and start bonking his opponents. Mongolia is still milking every bit of value here from the lands of England, and managing to, look at that, force him to rebuild most of his mines on the west side, not to mention the north of London. This has been just dramatic for Stroke Z, down to 184 points of production. He is actually quite low even versus Trinda or Task Force Fish. Can you imagine Task Force Fish 211 points of production, more than Stroke Z? Hussars, we got Hussars. Okay, now these are gonna be stronger, definitely stronger than the knights, than the coursers, than everything. Okay, he's getting them back. Unfortunately, he didn't have something to upgrade them there close to, and he couldn't really take the city of Tayo away from Aztec. Looking at Aztec here, we do have JJJ. Oh my god, he's going top 3. He's actually going top 3. He's gridding this out, guys. He's gridding this out. Rome got Zimbabwe, man. Mongolia and Hungary are letting Rome and Russia freeze him. Yeah, they're letting them do whatever they want here, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna come back and haunt them. With the production capabilities of Rome about to explode, he's gonna get his industrialization soon. He also has quite a few granaries coming out from the extra housing, and of course the food. While I do see him padding those culture points, he's still in a free inquiry golden age, and we don't have that many more turns in this era. We're only gonna have 7 more in this, and then we're gonna get into another one. Is he gonna still be golden? I don't know, but the question, the certain thing is, he's not gonna have a free inquiry or a Pembrashen voice anymore. Yeah, that's wrong. I did answer that. Let me actually double check on YouTube over here. You know, by the way, about this with the YouTube chat and everything, it's so funny to me and sad at the same time, because I kick myself every time this happens. Like, I try to watch both chats at the same time, like having them displayed on my left screen, but I do need to like switch between windows, and sometimes just some chats are well, disappearing. I don't have them on the front line, so I miss a few chats, but I do remember I need to check YouTube, I need to check Twitch, I need to check YouTube, I need to check Twitch. I just have like a mental checklist, you know, that I need to do, and boom, when I check it, nobody's writing. When I don't check it for like 20 minutes, somebody wrote on the first minute that I didn't check it, and I couldn't respond. My god, I actually look at chat afterwards and I'm like, no. Oh my god. Sigmar, good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the follow, much appreciated. Has Russia settled near Mongolia for the Statue of Liberty? Well, we do have Russia, yes, with Yaroslav here, and by the looks of it, they're starting to trade, getting that gold through. This is going to help them pad those numbers, and I do have to point out the goal per turn difference between them is starting to be quite heavy. Is this advantage on tip 250 actually going to add up to be so big that they're going to get to win the game after this? I would say considerably strong start from COC. We do have the next attack from Hungary that is going to go through Aztec territory here with his Hussars, and the moment JJJ is greeting that top 3 going for the... Oh, wait a second, he came back. He came back. He might have seen the city's strength over there in the city of Cardiff, and he's getting his units back, okay? Getting his stacks back, not actually going full industrialization, getting military tactics in the meantime. Still didn't get to... ballistics yet, unfortunately. Click ballistics, maybe. JJJ, you're behind. Hello, click ballistics. Khyber over here also going for cartography when he is gonna get attacked by Cossacks. We do have Cossacks next to St. Petersburg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possible 6, 7, 8, 9. No, okay. Possible 10, 11. Okay. Let's see if all of them are actually gonna go towards Ottomans or they're gonna go somewhere else. I'm still expecting. I don't know why it's not happening. India actually losing a few cities to Russia here from the south. But anyway, Mongolia. Let's see. He's going military science. Gonna get the calves out, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna click on cartography afterwards, since he does have some galleys in the water anyway, right? He's building them. You don't really build boats to just take a look at them. I mean, they're shiny and good, and they give you a good time if you actually go swimming, but come on, man, you don't really build them for that, right? Nobody builds them for that. Sometimes I just mostly listen while at work. Yeah, makes sense. Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like that, the whole feeling, the whole experience feels like Murphy's Law. You know, like anything bad can happen, it will happen, or something like that. Is that a Golden Gate spot? Pelican Ave? Which one? The Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, this one? This? Isn't there a way to get a notification when you get a new chat message on YouTube? That would be interesting. I don't know if there is a way. I didn't see a button like pinging or something, and it's not like it has actually see reactions, timestamps, moderation. Okay, timestamps. Okay, that's good. I didn't see the timestamps, participant moderation activity. No, I don't see a ping or turn audio or something. Yeah, you build the biggest boats to flex on the biggest opponents. No other reason. Modo knows. He knows. It probably isn't, because I think the other side is a city center. Okay, let's see. We do have England getting quite a few knights towards the north. He kind of stabilized. Okay, there are no more units here from Mongolia, and that should be fine. Mongolia just got a few knights here in the city of Hotel, and is building up his infrastructure for the next part of the game. He's still on 133 science with 39 culture, still in a free inquiry golden age. And yes, I do notice 6 more turns until the next World Congress. Getting Terracotta Army in the city of Bravo, while he already had level 1 spies here, are going to turn into level 2s, and that extra damage is going to be very good, very strong. I'm expecting him to put at least a spy in India's territory. Very surprised that he didn't actually want to put a spy in India's territory. I'm very surprised about this. With Rage on 322 science and Khyber only on 205, you can imagine Rage will have the advantage of getting to whatever technology he wants. Industrialization coming up next turn, while Khyber is going to be on metal casting next turn. Looks like also James of St. George is appearing in the city of Aquilea to get the walls up, but the Forbidden City at the moment is not getting built by an engineer. He did get Imhotep and Isodor, so where are they and why? Oh, I see. It's in the city of Rome. Both of them are actually in the city of Rome. It's only James of St. George here in Aquilea. Okay, so he got 2 of them. That's gonna help him improve the production towards Forbidden City, and of course get whatever other wonder he wants. He has Great Zimbabwe coming up from Arpinum, and looking at his stats here, he's 429 points of production, 100 31 points more, 32 more points than Khyber here. 31, I said. We do have campus research projects and theater square projects from Russia, moving all of his army towards the Ottomans here. These Cossacks are going to do significant damage against the Ottomans' courses, while Ottomans will need a few turns to actually get to his cuirassiers to fend this off. And it's a bit of a question mark if he will be able to fend off attacks with the cuirassiers. There are a lot of Cossacks, but they're going exactly against the bastion of Ottomans, against the strongest defense here, instead of trying to poke around it. Oh well, we'll see what Ben is gonna do. I'm pretty sure he's not just gonna mindlessly push into Ottomans defenses in trap zone when he's gonna see those are benefiting from Governor Victor bonuses. West side, England, getting the benefits of reaping the benefits of all of this refertilized land here. I do see he's getting another wave of units and new builders coming around from him. We do have Khyber 3 turns out from ballistic, so he's not going to be far off. And the action has started. We do have the Hussars getting next to the borders of Aztec. Aztec is being caught with his pants down and doesn't have enough units to improve here. And he doesn't have the tech. His military science in 2 turns and nationalism in 3. He was greeting out industrialization, and it looks like Hungary came out to slap. We got Aztec here about to lose his frontline units, and then it's just gonna be Hussars running everywhere. Cossacks pressure will allow Rage to just go flight. Yes, would be a Golden Gate spot in area storytelling if it counted as ocean coast. Too bad it probably counts as the lake. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Okay, let's see. Encampments coming around. Mongolia, gunpowder in 1, nationalism in 6. He didn't get to calf technology, didn't upgrade, promote his horses yet. He still has the button for the coursers kek. Finishing his military academies, and next turn gonna get that terracotta army. Has a 3rd spy deployed in Alpha, and we're gonna probably see that go into India's territory. Hopefully. Hungary in his main cities is also trying to get a bit more culture out with new theater squares being built. Trinidad did get over 100 science in a Pen-Russian voice golden age with 103 culture, but still very far away from his neighbor here, JJJ, which is on 209 but is in a free inquiry golden age. The production difference between them is quite dramatic, but still Hungary does manage to push through the Aztec defenses. The what? Nuke the lake. The who? Nuke the lake. The what? Nuke the lake. How many techs is Rage up? He was 6 last time. Let's actually take a look here. It's 36 versus 31. 5. It's 5. All of them. Oh, man. All of them. Oh, no. Okay, so, Terracotta Army actually finished in Ottoman territory. He took it away from Mongolia. Oh, the dream of fish, of having the double... it's not gonna work. Forbidden City did also finish in Rome's territory. I just noticed that Ottomans did deny Terracotta Army. That is massive. We do have India also sending a safety settler between him and Montezuma, and I gotta point out this is not really a safe space. It does seem like Aztec is managing to push back these units. Wait a second, what? And the who? Okay, not all of them. Let's be real about this. He's not gonna get to push all of them, right? Like 1, 2. Wait, this one pushed? Yeah, this one pushed. This one pushed. This one. This one is still there. Can do the damage, okay. This one still can attack. No, it can't attack. It doesn't have enough movement. It just moved into the forest and it can't go into another 1-3. Okay, well that's a problem for Hungary. It's gonna take a while until he actually chews through the Aztec defenses, and you can see that Aztec is, you know, deploying as many units as he can possibly get, and also trying, desperately trying not to be derailed by this. Did he just buy a Corsair? Lol. No. I think he upgraded or something. I don't know. Anyway, I just saw something flash. Amphitheaters from Hungary. We do have Rome also getting his industrial zone logistics projects. He wants the next one also. Looks like Filippo Brunelleschi is gonna be here and he wants to deny it from Ottomans. Of course, getting that bonus is gonna be good. Factories in Antium. We do have new builders on the west side, and yes, in the south doesn't really seem to have that big of a military. We do have the Cossacks appearing on the borders of Ottomans, and well, we're gonna see quite a few of them deployed to Edirne. He's gonna need to get around the city of Trebizond. That's where the big fight is. That's where Governor Victor is deployed basically, and where the Cossacks will need to do the most damage. Well, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to go Edirne. He's gonna try to go Cezayir, and these units are gonna follow him. There are a significant number of Cossacks to the south of Trebizond, just passing next to it and going into the main cities of Ottomans. New units from Mongolia going to scavenge a little bit next to English territory. He's sending one of his Kesheks on the front line to actually do some damage. He does have the +6 on opponent's movements, and Stroke Z here is lashing out with one of his. There is a level 2 spy deployed in Sheffield, and we're going to need to see if the fish is going to manage to do enough damage. Hungarian line infantries did get upgraded in Nazca. Those are levied units from that city-state. Doesn't seem like this is gonna be a strong enough army to do anything here. Like maybe like keep England on his toes, but that's about it. Finally, England is rebuilding his territory, encampments, libraries getting built there, and looking at their score. Let's actually take a quick peek while we're watching this. Looks like Aztec did upgrade what he needed to upgrade, and the Hungarian attack is over. That's it. Over and done. He needs to get out of there because these Hussars are just gonna die. We do have Trinidad getting mental casting in 3 turns, and he's still on 108 science and 105 culture. That just, these attacks did slow him down also quite a bit. And he's rising up through the ranks. Let's see what he's gonna do next. Okay, still no movement here, no new units appearing on the front line from Mongolia. Neither is he deploying that many to the west side. We do have Rome still seeming away, finishing his industrialization, now going towards the labs. 486 points of production and 355 points of science. Well, I gotta point out, Khyber here is 215 points of science, but he is in a pen, brush, and voice golden age. That science is good. That is live science. Why not flank with that unit? Which one? Other than Liege, Trinda is the last person I want on my borders. Kick W. He can break through with the Cora play. The Cossacks, you mean? Yeah. Scumbag hand, hello there, sir. Look at all of the traders incoming. Yes. Rage is still quite ahead. Yes. It doesn't seem like they have an answer for Rage. Maybe they have an answer for like Mongolia. Maybe they have an answer for Stroxy. For Trinda. And even for Russia to deny the culture victory. But Rage is, yeah, he's just being left alone here. And he keeps on getting what he needs to be getting. Yeah, they're making a good comeback. Well, they're trying to make a good comeback. I wouldn't call it a big comeback. Looks like Cupcake is calling out this calling up next to the Aztec units, and it looks like these Hussars are gonna start doing quite a bit more damage. Is it gonna be enough though? It does not seem that it's gonna be enough, especially when these calves of Aztec are staying in his borders. They're popping the heals and getting the health back. Did Ottoman miss a second golden? No, he's pen, brush, and voice. Yeah. And looking at the golden ages, because we're about to jump into the next one anyway. I do see Daniel going dark, Khyber going dark, GGG going dark, Strokes is gonna be golden, Fish going dark, Ben might actually be, he should get a golden. He's 104 out of 105, and I'm pretty sure he can get a point from somewhere. Like leaving a city state or something, anything, just get a point. Maybe a boat. Trinda will make it to the Golden Age. 96 out of 95. Still needs a lot more science. Frinkuri Golden Age for Trajan also is gonna go away, and he is gonna not be in a Golden Age. He's 100 out of 110. He's getting his Cossack cores here, and looking at the damage counter against these Cuirassier cores, they do manage to punch through it. They're not going there though. Where are they going? Are they actually going east? Wow. They're going far away? Far away. Okay. Well, I think Russia should have built a lot more Cossacks. A lot more Cossacks. I also do notice they both started to work words of religion here for the extra +4. Mongolia, ballistics in 3, nationalism in 3. Doesn't seem like he's getting cartography anytime soon, but he's gonna get the universities for extra science, and he's 147 next to Daniel 62 and 93. You do have Daniel getting a spy out from Pana. We're gonna need to see what he's gonna use it for. Golden on Ben is very important. Gold situation should look way better after era rolls. Thank you so much for the follow, Shredder. Much appreciated, sir.
Shredder has joined the round table.
Yeah. I can't even remember which one. I just remember someone pulling a unit back, and that seemed it was able to put a pincer unit. Okay. Tarek Legris, good evening, sir. What is the Civ6? Basically a very bad mistake. We have I think we got wait. We got an explanatory video, right? We had a situation earlier. Where was it? Andireo shared one. Yeah. Here. Look, this. Yeah. Wow, my Discord crashed. Oops. Oh well. Looks like Mongolia just getting a few more points of experience here, attacking into Indians units, but not really managing to get a new army out. He's trying to sim here. We do see Task for Fish is shy of 100 science. We're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes in 2 minutes, and we're gonna need to see what they're gonna do in the next Congress. While Mongolia is putting more pressure on these units of England, it does seem like England will manage to push him back, and shouldn't be that big of an issue. We do have ballistics also activated for Stroke Z. He's going to benefit from field cannons, which are certainly going to be stronger than these units of Mongolia. While on the other side, it does seem like the moment India is building more units, but Mongolia doesn't have that many to do with. Russia moving to the east side here. Quite a few of these Cossacks are going to go towards the Ottoman's borders, and yes, they're getting discovered by that scout. Really? Lol. With pleasure, sir. Are we only counting Leeds as Civ6 so far? What about Ottomans missing Mongolian settler? No, wait, Genghis. It's not Leeds that we're counting as a Civ6. It is the Ottoman Mongolian settler. Yeah, that's the one. Leeds was not voted in. Yeah. Okay, what's happening on this front? It's going to be very important. If Hungary cannot push through this, all of that effort has been for nothing. Yes, he did take away a city. Yes, it's kind of bad, but still they have Tep expand to trade through. And, well, we're going to need to see if he gets there. Hungary does have a Hussar Corps that did manage to do the damage against the Cav, defending it. And you can see that at the moment he will have a promotion. We do notice that Hungary is getting a wave of campuses, needs to actually get as many as possible because he's kind of low in science. 141, just not that big. JJJ is 214 and he is in a dark age. Yeah, we did have golden, normal. Rage did go into a normal age, unfortunately. Well, just not enough. Reform the coinage on COC, and looking at the gold, it's more than fine. 111, 140, 191, that's more than fine. Let me finish this. Okay. Okay. And we gotta pause for 2 minutes. Oh, I need to wash my eyes. Wash my eyes. Be right back. Russia is golden. Oh, there's also a break after Congress. I see. Okay, let me put up the break thing on the screen. Let's put it for 5 minutes. So everybody knows. Everybody knows. Countdown. There we go. Third golden is very hard to get. He lost 50 from free inquiry. Was okay. Rage didn't get golden even though he built so many wonders. Yeah. Wait, how is Rome Science still 316? Didn't he lose his free inquiry? He did lose his free inquiry, and he's still 316. I would say cards probably. He did manage to get Forbidden City, so he had an extra card, the policy slot to use, and I'm pretty sure he's using rationalism with the double district card, double campus card. Right now, he could couple them in with extra amenities. I'm actually not sure what kind of specializing card he got of the first kind, but usually the players do go for the amenities one, the Republican Legacy. Leeds would have been a Civ6 if it got conquered. Yes, Pelikanov. Yes, 100%. Putting a city in the front, in the face of Hungarian levy troops like that. Come on, man. There's just no common sense these days. We got Mausoleum in Rome here coming up next time. Funny that he's getting Mausoleum after he got all of the engineers. Well, he still has Filippo and he still has Isodor, so both of them are going to get an action. Very good. A builder charge. Oxford University looks like it's going to be the one built by him. He's going to get a wave, an influx of science there. Very nice. Okay. Give me a second to get some water. Oh wow, they're still not back then. Okay, okay. What's happening on the map? Okay, we got quite a bit of quite a few saves going for ballistics. So Task for Fish, Ben and Trinda. Looking at Russia here, he did manage to get 266 faith per 10 with 79 tourism. It's not that big, but now he's getting more of these theater squares, and I do see him building up knights. We did have him with the Cossacks moving east, and that's gonna force Ottomans to start to get the military towards the southeast. That's not gonna be ideal for him, especially since he will need later on to prepare against the north also. Khyber's economy can take it, and his production capability is good, but he's still very how to say very much lower than Rome here. 519 points on Rome, 313 on Khyber. That's such a big difference. We got Cavs coming around from Mutoli. I do see James of St. George's did manage to get the walls in Aquilea. Now he's moving to the other cities to the west side. Coal power plants also coming around from Rage for more production capabilities, and he did manage to couple his economy with Hungary on the east side, helping out Hungary, getting some yields there from the traders. Not bad. Need to click on buttons. Free sim untouched while the entire map is a war zone. Yeah. Rage is gonna rage. What can I say? Rage is gonna rage in the next part of the game. Unless they concede. And this is, I was thinking about this while I was going to get water. This is unbelievably hard for Team 250 to come back through, but they're trying to do it. And this is something that, oh my god, it really needs to be respected. JJJ getting over there the defense up against his opponent, only let him take one of his cities out, and that's it. We did have Stroke Z getting pillaged in most of his territory, and he's coming back up. He's getting all of his army to push back Mongolia. He did manage to defend even the non-freshwater city of Leeds, Pikachu, using a 4-3 banana tile. White boy Arvid, good evening sir and welcome. Wait, it's midsummer? We actually got to midsummer? Isn't it early summer? Because it's like mid-June, right? And this is, if I remember correctly, somebody told me, wasn't it my mom that told me that it's like the longest day of the year today? It's the solstice, yeah, it's the longest day of the year, right? The actual, like, light day. Yeah, midsummer because it's the long... I see. Got it. I see. Okay, makes sense. Let me actually click off this countdown because, well, we're gonna need to see when it's gonna start. You know what else is the longest? I'm pretty sure Cupcake is gonna tell us. Display break, the Nile, the universe, the Amazon River, okay, the Great Wall, yeah. Okay, we got a team plus from COC, just waiting for the unpause. Ben is the one waiting probably for the team plus from Team 250, and there we go, that's it. Who is winning? That's a good question. It kind of looks like COC has the advantage here, but we're waiting to see if Team 250 can come back with Khyber and JJJ getting quite strong. We do have Stroke Z putting up the defense against the Culture Victory, and well, we do see Rage does have a significant boost in science, and also you see Russia on 273 science and 133 culture. This kind of means he didn't focus his Culture Victory that much. He actually went for a lot more science, wants to get those techs going, and it does seem like he's starting to get his military engineers to build the infrastructure. Where is he going with the infrastructure? That's what I want to know. It looks like this is going to be War Russia and not Culture Victory Russia. Said that I missed the Suleiman game. No problem. We got another one here. Look at that. We got Suleiman ready to go. Pretty sure Ben can roll England quite easily. I don't know about Ottomans. Yeah. That's probably what he's gonna do, because I do see the military engineers going left. So he's building the infrastructure left. Yeah. He's getting the supply lines to the city of Venice and probably further towards the city of Liverpool. He's so behind on science. If Suleiman went free inquiry, probably would have been more competitive. I mean, yeah. I mean, versus Rage, he's like half science. Wow, wow. He actually almost got to the half science point. Like Kyber is getting square rigging, and Rage is going back to ballistics, so he's gonna get steel. Oh, he's gonna get so quickly to tanks. He gonna be so fast. We got the engineers also about to put their works in Oxford. He did get the mausoleum, so he has those extra charges activated here. Isodor, for example, 2, Filippo 2, and of course he's gonna have James of St. George here with an extra wall capacity, because why not? And I think in this case, Pen Russian Voice would have been, it was good on Kyber, don't get me wrong, and he had good science. I wouldn't say that science number was bad. Okay, he didn't have 300 science, but he had good science. If you're full free sim, it would be better. Okay, he lost 50 from freeing. Okay, they think Pen Russian Voice is better. Yeah, and that's my big beef with 250. Oh, wow. Okay, there's actually a beef between you. Okay, what were Congress results missed it? Thank you for reminding me. Not growing via culture, Peter. Don't think he cares about that. A 50% discount on coal power plants. This is gonna help out actually everybody except Rome, because he already built them. Peter loses 2 Diplo victory points, even though he did manage to get Mahabodhi Temple. It doesn't seem like he did manage to roll this Congress. I guess it's fine. Again, I don't think Russia was planning on getting the Diplo victory. Yeah, we do have Russia's units about to enter the Ottoman borders. His Cossacks are gonna start pillaging if they do manage to find unescorted mines, or undefended mines, I should say. We do have some Cav corps from Ottomans, and I do see Cuirassier corps from him also. He's getting them relatively quickly from his cities, and it does seem like these Russian Cossack corps are not actually gonna do that much. I do have to point out Suleiman's economy is only 190 gold. Would have expected a lot more from him. We do have him in a dark age, so no reform the coinage. We do have him also with 314 points of production, and he's starting to build up his workshop count here in his industrial zones. In the north, we do have only 2 turns for Oxford University to finish. I do notice Great Zimbabwe has finished, and Rome is gonna get those 3 routes going. We do have archaeologists also coming up from Ravenna, and Mimar Sinan is a great engineer, because why not? He's building the Big Ben in the city of Antium, which is gonna get the support help of Isodor there. Looking at Mongolia's wants and needs, he's getting a lot more universities out, and I do see the fish is barely scratching over 100 science, but still in the triple digits. That's good. Hey man, thank you so much for the prime. Bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue, merci beaucoup pour le prime, pour le 5 mon. Wait, is that... Did I see correctly month? Mon? Anyway, I'm sorry if I didn't. Double Big Ben. Check W, man. the double Big Ben, yeah. Entertainment complex coming out here from Shekers-Fervar. A few more amenities going in there. It does seem like the Hungarian troops have not managed to punch through the defenses of Aztec here. It was a good try though, and it did force Aztec to get to focus more on his defense on the northwest than actually doing other stuff in his territory. It does seem like his territory is still gonna be left open, wide open, but there's no problem. The Russian Cossacks just didn't have the patience of going around, and they're just gonna try to go towards the city of Shivas and do something. We do have them managing to do damage against 1 cav, but I think there's gonna be enough units here to counter this attack and manage to actually take out the Russian Cossacks. We do need to see if there's gonna be some form of, okay, enough damage has been done that he gets experience and he gets to promote it, get some heal back, move around, switcheroo, and do something like that. Even though it does seem like Russia is going to need to get actually a stronger army if he actually wants to do something. Loros, good evening, sir. Yep, thank you. Merci beaucoup. Pour les 5 months. Yeah, a month. Exactly, MD Chops. Good evening, sir. Yes. Okay. English troops are pushing back the Mongolian ones, and it looks like the Hungarian troops are managing to go into a wall of cuirassiers. They're not doing anything here. I didn't see Hungary managing to seize another city-state, but I do see now Auckland has been a seize here, while Okay, it's in between India and Rome. It doesn't seem like it's doing that much. It only has like a line infantry and a crossbow. That's not enough to actually do damage against India. India has not felt the pressure of Mongolia for some time. Mongolia just got a skeleton army to defend himself on the east side and kept on building stuff for other directions. Now he built his infrastructure. He got his production to 300, and Task for Fish is starting to hard build his cuirassier core count. We're going to need to see if that's going to be the unit to break India's defense. Okay, Russia is still holding strong, building up cuirassier count. It looks like it's going to be tanks. It looks like it's gonna be tanks. We got Rage refining in one turn. He's gonna get steel soon, and I do see him getting water packs from Ravenna barracks, so he can quickly go to military academies and build straight up armies. Let me actually take a look at the tech count here. Urbanization coming up in 6. Not bad, not bad. He gets to tanks pretty soon. Yes, exactly. He gets to tanks very soon, actually. Even Fish is gonna get to tanks pretty soon. He's rifling in one turn, and if everything is boosted for him, it should be fine. Chancery is coming up from Delta, more military academies here in Hungarian land, in Gammon training projects, and knights are coming around from his cities. He's getting quite a few heavy chariots, and it looks like he's also going to go towards mass production. I would imagine he's going to go his own tanks here against Aztec. Aztec didn't manage to get quite a bit of damage from his Luxes. Only 4 per luxury attack damage, just not enough. It does seem like Aztec GGJ is going to need to do something more, so he can actually get the damage going. It's very sad that he could not get a city on the eastern continent, on the green one, to get the better amenities here, or the more amenities here. Okay, in the south he's getting pillaged, not that much damage done. He managed to fend off attacks here, nothing's happening. Thomas is continuing to build these cuirassiers, and I do have to point out Rome from the north did not get new units out, but he does have a skeleton army to fend off attacks, has quite a few coal power plants getting built, so he's also gonna get that bonus going. You are talking about Fish? Oh, I see. Okay, we're talking about the Fish. Yeah, I see. This feels like such a bad map for Aztec. I read somewhere it's only 3% Luxes compared to most other maps being 7%. Wait, is it? And that's setting on standard or the abundant resources? I'm not sure of that ratio, though. I'm a bit... Honestly, I gotta admit I'm skeptical about the ratio. I don't think it's that big of a difference. I think BBM... Yeah, I think BBM fixes that. But he gets the bonus for 6 cities instead of 4. Zulun, good evening, sir, and welcome. The bonus for what? Oh, you mean Montezuma, because he gets the further away amenities? Sure. Okay. Sure. We're not really talking about that bonus. We're more talking about the bonus of Aztec for luxury attack bonus. If he would have had more luxuries, he would have done, well, different luxuries, he would have done more damage. It's not for the amenities, it's for the +1 combat strength. Exactly. Genghis Khan is pointing it out. I do see there is a religion spamming here. That's Ottoman's religion, right? That's Islam? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's Ottomans. And he did manage to get stewardship. Just like the last time, he's going for that science from the campus and gold from the commercials. And, well, on the other one, I see Russia did get the Holy Order for the missionaries and apostles are 25% cheaper to produce. That's interesting that he got that one. Yeah, we do have him finishing up with railroad technology, and he's starting to use the military engineers to build the railroad towards the west side, getting his units towards that. There also cuirassiers and knight corps are being deployed towards the city of Venice's border, so they can upgrade into tanks when he's gonna get the technology. Refining in 2 turns. Rage is going for chemistry in 2 turns. Looks like he's gonna pop the labs before he's gonna get steel, and that definitely makes sense. He's gonna also upgrade a few more coal points, coal tiles here. Very nice. And gonna get Big Ben. Yeah, He gonna get Big Ben. 210s, gonna double the gold. Do they have a lot of gold? He's on 833. It's still good. It's still a lot of gold. And I'm pretty sure they're making a decent amount. 226 on Trinda, 158 on Rage. We got Ben on 84. Ben on 84 is gonna be a problem though. Especially when he's gonna get to tanks. He needs to fix it somehow. Anyway, let me take a look at the Rage. Natural philosophy, rationalism, trade, and liberalism. He's using the Republican legacy for the extra amenity in each city. And of course, he has the housing in there. And Wieselbanken does definitely make sense. What do we have on Ben? Republican trade, natural. He doesn't have a slot for rationalism, chivalry, and retinues, so he could get some more gold from the -1 card when he's gonna get that going, but I don't think he's gonna want that. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get another commercial than do that, or 2 more commercials than do that. Aztec has industrialized. His production is good. Yeah, his production was pretty good well before. He was kind of like double the points of production of Trinda, and it looks like he kept up quite a bit. 561 points of production on GGG versus Trinda's 230. Oof. And this was a rough spawn for Aztec, a very rough spawn for Aztec. I gotta give them to credit because I thought they were going to CC at 1060, but held on. Yeah, they're reading the game over here. But if they read the game, I'm pretty sure they know tanks are coming and they're gonna need to stop them. And that's the question mark, right? How are they gonna stop the tanks? And can they stop the tanks when they're coming out? I DM'd you on Discord. What I found is that correct. Give me a second. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if we like you gave me this, but I don't know them by heart. First of all, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to ask somebody from BBG server. Is there somebody like anybody from BBG server here in the chat? Give me a second. There was a chat somewhere, but I don't know if I can find it right now. There was a chat at some point that was putting those. I remember seeing the same thing. I remember seeing the spreadsheet, but you can imagine I have not memorized them. Hell no. Rage 288 cents without cards. Yeah, well, now he jumped up to 413. I think that's a statement. It's from CPL Discord, one of the forum post thingies. Okay, so that should be correct then. Okay, give me a second to find the post. I think I should be able to find the post. You went into the help of advice, working natural wonders, standard instructive game to watch. Okay, how to okay, feasible. Okay, not that. Anyway, so if it's from there and it's from BBG, it's probably correct. That's all I can say. You gotta be careful if it's a BBG or non-BBG. So I didn't see if that actually is explicitly different. Does it say? 2 or better, coastal tile, floodplains, hills, resources, luxuries, land. Okay. Okay. Wow, my game crashed. I was tabbing in and out and I think my game crashed. Lol. Just randomly crashed like this. Yeah. Oh wow, not only my game crashed, like it took it even took Steam with it. Lol. I had to relog into Steam. Kick W, man. Why is it not starting? Okay, now it's starting. Not sure how Romanian internet. I don't think it's the internet. No, I don't. I really don't think it's the internet. Pretty sure it's not the internet actually. It's either me because I'm restreaming. I'm restreaming for Kacheka. It might be like an error for the driver picking up the encoder because I'm encoding for OBS on two sides, like differently for YouTube and for this, and also for Discord. It might be a bit too much. I don't know. I hope not. That's why I got this PC. Anyway. Getting back in. I'm so sorry for this. I'm so sorry for this. Has spectator lag ever ruined the game for the players? Yes, it did, but depends on how do you mean ruin the game. As in had multiple disconnects, like an insane amount of disconnects. We did have that happen, yes. Green Ghost, hello there, sir, and good evening. Also, a kid, I see. You see, we see you just fine on Steam. Well, yeah, now. But I think Steam takes a while, right, to update? Yeah. Yeah, I know, Beasley, but I still feel bad. Like, even if they're out of my control, I still feel bad that I couldn't have that control. I couldn't stop it, even if I could. Anyway, I couldn't stop it. Oh!
Though its face may change throughout the ages, history is written from the hand of the victor.
Wow. Well, we got a winner. We got a winner.
This day,
Linda, do you think the fan is not all players? Yes, 100%. If not all players have BSM, it will cause crashes to somebody. It's either me or somebody in the game. It will cause crashes. We got a winner. Unbelievable. And I mean, we got right back in time. It looks like we had a GG being called out by Ben. Wait, was that? Wait a second. Did they actually GG while I was disconnected? Cake W. Let me actually ask them. Did I? What? I see Ben is the one. Oh my god. Cake W, man. Okay, where are they? Oh, I see. So, anyway. Let's see the post-game chat. Do we have the post-game chat? I don't see them in the debrief. Wow, that was a fast... That was a fast report. Fastest report in the West over here. Fish actually got the report going. Oh, wow. Okay. 2.5, I think, CC. The last message here is from Ben, and then I see Daniel disconnecting, but I think it is 2.5 that CC. I don't think, I'm pretty sure COC had a very strong position here. Yeah, Wait, no, Ben didn't CC. What? No. They didn't CC. No, not CWC. The other ones. Team 250. I don't know. I mean, you see what I see. Usually, you see what I see, right? I don't see them coming up. Let me see if they're in their. Yeah, they're in their channels. Well, sorry. COC is in their channels. Team 250 is not in their channels. I think they left. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna have a post-game chat. It is what it is. Go to Russia's territory. Nemesis, welcome back, sir. Wait a second. Didn't you go to sleep? What are you still doing here? What? You have exam. Get going. What do you mean? Rage was getting planes. No way. COC CC'd. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't CC. I'm pretty sure it was the other way. Oh, wait. I actually get to see them. Woo! They got into the post game chat. Putting headphones in.
Just them turn, I don't know, 92 maybe, something like this. It's pretty good.
GG, well played.
Dude, Kai, but the traders are like so stupid. Why are they going through the fucking cliff?
GG guys.
GG, Daniel.
GG.
Great.
Oh my god, they're still going through. They're still going.
Yeah.
You know what?
How many traders are still coming there? Because it's farming.
The rest are coming through other cities.
For land, yeah.
But still. No, they're a new naval, but they're coming through new city.
Guys, I double chopped into audience and then I realized there's a problem.
Really?
Yeah, I double chopped into audience and then city parks. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh.
Dude, I
saw the park, man. I saw the park.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he cooking?
I mean, I think Park and Chandra is fine if you go Warlords, but on audience it's Turbo says.
That's what I wanted to do, but I literally put one turn into audience and then on rollover I chopped and then I realized that I actually chopped the wrong building. Like, how stupid is that, dude? Like,
Yeah,
what?
that's...
After that, like, complete tilt. Like, just tilted out of the
I
game.
think you could have definitely derailed me a little bit if you sent like 4 courses or something. I was
There is
on...
no way.
No, I had no military. I was just sitting with. I had like 1 horse and 1 legion and 1 archer.
Then I have to hard build fucking pikeman because this dog south of me is like what 100 science or whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
1,000 military, so like, I just can't.
Wait,
I can't do it.
You got lucky. He didn't push you with Cossacks.
I don't think he would want to push into defender and stuff. That would be kind of funny, but if he wants to, he could.
He tried to poke around Ottomans.
No, that was correct. But I also cannot disrespect. Like, I have to make units. That's why the game is completely slow.
I mean, yeah, that's the problem for you. Like, I'm freezing and you have 0 people being able to freeze them, so I can just be. I'm 1-turning labs in all my cities now. I have labs in every single city.
I understand. Also, what happened in Eleanor should not have happened. But
yes.
Yeah, the villages were
plus 12 for quite a while there.
That basically takes out one guy out of the game. Which is,
Plus 12 horses, they're devastating,
yeah. So 12 intel, and guys, who's printing? Guys, who's printing? Yeah.
I guess you upgraded those to unicorns. Were you thinking to take out that city with Petra and pyramids, or you just wanted the pillages?
It's just pillages.
Yeah.
Pillages. We just can use a lot of gold. I mean, I did Big Ben like 2 times ago. We get a fuck ton of gold for that as well. Which I might have spent on some things I should not have spent it on. But...
Greeneries.
It worked out in the end.
I forgot about the tank upgrade. I was excited when I had 3k gold.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
have a great evening.
Yeah,
You too.
same.
Thank you for
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Well, there we go. We heard from COC and from Team 250 about what happened there. Daniel definitely didn't like his opening here, and they didn't like that he had Mongolia next to him. We did have Stroke Z, getting punished by all of those horses. From Task Force Fish, he did manage to get into his opponent's borders and pillage so many cities. Didn't think once to take over cities, just the gold. Rip it away. Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated for the follows, for the subscriptions, for the bits for all of the support you have shown this channel. Thank you so much, sirs. Donations are still left open over there on my PayPal. If you want to add to the prize pool of the CWC, feel free to send a donation to the link in down below, right? There's a, yeah, there we go. There's like a big PayPal logo over there. You just click on that and it's gonna take you to the link. Thank you so much for everything, and I do hope you're also gonna click over there a thumbs up on the YouTube video. Don't remember to actually help me out with the algorithm and leave a comment down below. Anything, just leave a comment down below over there underneath the video. Have a great evening. Let's see each other in the next one. We don't know exactly the program for tomorrow, but I do know we're gonna have on Sunday the schedule for the second game between these two teams, COC and Team 250. We're still waiting for the third game from COC and Last Day Company. They kind of need to finish it before the end of this week, so we got 2 more days. We're gonna need to see when they play. Have a great evening, everybody, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Leoris has joined the round table.